online at 102.1 FM. We're KJFM Louisiana, Eagle 102, with studios in Bowling Green, Louisiana, and Pittsfield.
Area high school basketball is on the air. Every week, Eagle 102 brings you the best of area high school sports. On air at 102.1, online at kjfmradio.com, and on the KJFM radio app. Now to the court for high school basketball on your area sports leader, KJFM Radio.
And good evening and welcome to a new season of high school basketball here on Eagle 102 Sports. Mark Froelich, April Froelich here inside the Dale Miller Gymnasium at Clopton High School, where tonight the Clopton Lady Hawks and Hawks will open up their new season against the Palmyra Panthers. And even more exciting than that, at halftime of the boys game later on, they'll be honoring the 20th anniversary of the undefeated state champion Clopton Lady Hawks basketball team. So big night here at Clopton, opening night at Clopton. We'll start the pregame show for you next on Eagle 102 Sports.
Game of the Week coverage brought to you this week by Service and Supply Co-op of Bowling Green, Buchanan Excavating, Eccles Farm Market, and Bill Allen Auction Service.
The Eagle 102 Sports pregame show is coming up on KJFM Radio.
For over 40 years, HeartCare Chiropractic Center has been the trusted name in health and wellness in Bowling Green. Located at 300 West Main, just off the square, HeartCare Chiropractic specializes in helping athletes of all ages stay at the top of their game. Whether recovering from a sports injury or looking to improve mobility and performance, student athletes and their families turn to HeartCare for expert chiropractic care they can rely on. As the action heats up on the field, court, or track, HeartCare Chiropractic Center is proud to support local athletes and keep our community moving strong. Call today to schedule an appointment.
At Gambino's Eatery in Louisiana, we're always cooking up ways to serve you better. We're now open Wednesday through Saturday, taking orders from 11 a.m. all the way until 8 p.m. So you've got even more time to enjoy your favorites. We're closed on Sundays, but still available for private events with advanced booking. We've got your cravings covered with extended hours on Wednesdays and Thursdays. Real food, real flavor, right here in Pike County. Gambino's Eatery in Louisiana.
Everyone needs help with something at some point in their life. This is Tracy B. with PCHD, and I am here to remind you that we have certified community health workers staffed at our office that offer assistance for free to those who need help navigating local resources and more. Please don't hesitate to call 573-324-2111 to learn more, or visit our website at pikecountyhealth.org.
Eagle 102 sports coverage brought to you all season long by Eagles Bluff Golf Course, People's Bank and Trust, Pike County Health Department, and Missouri State Representative Chad Perkins.
It's time now for the Eagle 102 Sports pregame show on KJFM Radio.
Back at Clopton High School, getting ready for the Lady Hawks and the Palmyra Lady Panthers, the first of two tonight to open up this 2025-26 basketball season. And April Froelich, nice crowd here tonight to honor the 2005 undefeated state champions a little bit later on. So should be a fun night and a great way to open up a new season of basketball.
All I know is I got a big hug from Coach Edgar Lindsay. He doesn't hand those out just to anyone. So I'm feeling like I'm in a special class of people right now.
A special class of people. So you're like the 12th player on the roster from that season? Or?
Well, I don't know about all that.
Oh,
I did take pictures all that season and covered them in the newspaper, so that was fun.
And of course, the 2005 team consisted of Bridget Gregory, Michael Bencomo, Megan Naki, Colleen O'Brien, Jill Alejandro, Amanda Parrish, Gabby Starks, Brandy Tipton, Ashley Tracy, Alicia Turner, and Alicia Wheeler. So they'll, I think, all be here tonight.
I think so, too.
I hope so. And,
I see
of
Coach
course,
Bobby across the way.
Yeah, Bobby Spoonster is in the building. He was one of the assistants to Coach Ed Lindsay on that team, as well as Hector Bencomo. And we'll try and get some of those coaches and some of those players up throughout these two games tonight as we get ready for Clopton and Palmyra to open the season. And we'll check our keys to the game for you after this on Eagle 102 Sports.
Game of the Week coverage brought to you by DC Septic and Drain, Bouquet Florist and Gift Shop, Sparks Maintenance Contracting, and Geeky Hillbilly Computer Repair.
The Eagle 102 Sports Keys to the Game are right around the corner. Brought to you by Vicki Cadwalder Real Estate.
It's a great time to buy or sell a home. I'm Vicki Cadwalder, and I take pride in offering skills that make the process go smoothly from beginning to end. Even after closing, I enjoy staying in touch and being there to help you if you have any other needs or questions. Call me and we'll create a personalized plan just for you. Vicki Cadwalder Real Estate, loving our small town life.
Illness can happen, whether it's the sniffles, sore throat, or the flu. Hannibal Regional Medical Group's Urgent Care in Bowling Green is here for you. Urgent Care is open 7 days a week and is located just off the roundabout in Bowling Green behind Community State Bank. Remember, Hannibal Regional Medical Group's Urgent Care in Bowling Green is here for you.
Mike Henry Excavating has served Pike, Lincoln, and Warren counties for over 15 years, providing excellent service and a job well done, offering a large selection of services such as demolition work, septic systems, water lines, footings, gutter drain services, and more, all at an affordable cost. Check out MikeHenryExcavating.com for more information on services and scheduling. Best of luck to area teams this sports season. From Mike Henry Excavating in Silex.
Eagle 102 sports coverage brought to you all season long by State Farm Insurance Agent Cindy Blaylock, Central State Bank of Illinois, and Eolia Landscape Supply.
Time now for the Eagle 102 Sports Keys to the Game on KJFM. Sponsored by Vicki Cadwalder Real Estate in Louisiana.
Back at Clopton High School, our keys to the game as Clopton gets ready to take on Palmyra, and we know how Palmyra has been the last few seasons. They have been a tough get. They've always been in the championship of the Clopton tournament.
That's
and always in the mix for a Clarence County Cannon Conference championship at the end of the season. So this is a tough way to start the season for the Clopton Lady Hawks, who of course made it through the district championship, a game away from the Final Four last season. And I know that's kind of burning a little bit, especially for the two sets of sisters that make up 4/5 of the starting lineup in Charlie and Tinley Spoonster and Campbell and Callie Noah.
That's right.
It's going to be, I think, a good way, whether win, lose, or draw, you know what you're going to have to work on after a game like this.
With 100%. I think it's, Silex Lady Owls, they did a similar thing in softball where they just, they went up against some crazy hard competition right out of the gates, and it was a good measuring stick, and they knew how to make adjustments the rest of the way.
Yeah, it should be a fun one. I think that the keys, we were kind of listening to Coach Devin Street a little bit as she did a pregame practice about an hour ago, and she threw out the things they need to work on. Rebounding, that's going to be a big thing tonight, and then of course just relaxing. This is the first real one, and it's against a tough opponent. Don't make it bigger than it is. It's still just the first game of the season.
I like that she went through just body fundamentals. This is where your body ought to be. This is the positioning that it needs to be, and this is going to get. This is where your eyes should be. Those are good tips to have all the way through. I think it made me a better basketball player.
All right. We'll see with about 2 minutes left in the fourth quarter.
If I get called in.
Depending how the score is. We're about 5 minutes away from the start of this one. Those are our keys to the game, and our starting lineups are coming up next on Eagle 102 Sports.
Coverage brought to you by Adams Electrical and Plumbing, Community State Bank of Missouri, Clint Bowen Construction, and Mimi's Pantry.
The Eagle 102 Sports starting lineups are coming up. Brought to you by Community State Banks of Missouri.
This is Marianne Everhart with Community State Bank of Missouri. At Community State Bank, we don't just work here, we live here. As a locally owned and operated bank, we are deeply rooted in the success of our communities. Every decision is made with our neighbors in mind, and every customer is treated like family. We take pride in supporting local businesses, helping families achieve their financial goals, and making our hometown stronger. When you bank with us, You're not just an account number, you're part of something bigger. Community State Bank of Missouri, with branches in Bowling Green and Troy. Member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Backdoor Brick Oven Pizza has fire baked pizza for everyone. Now you have multiple ways to get your favorite meal. You can call 573-324-4444 or go online to backdoorbrickoven.com and DoorDash will deliver it. While on the website, browse through all the meal options, including your healthier choices, like a crustless pizza, a 12-inch cauliflower crust, or a salad. Remember, Backdoor Brick Oven Pizza is a great gathering place for all your parties as well. Backdoor Brick Oven Pizza, Business 61 South in Bowling Green.
Noah Builders in Silex is a proud supporter of all area athletes. They're a small, locally owned contractor with over 25 years of experience in custom and new home construction. Noah Builders wants to take your forever home plan and make it a reality. Call or visit Noah Builders at noahbuildersinc.com.
Eagle 102 sports coverage brought to you all season long by Noah Builders, Pike County Mutual Insurance agents Corey Buchanan and Shelley Cluckey, Eagles Nest End, and People's Savings Bank.
The Eagle 102 sports starting lineups on KJFM are sponsored by Community State Banks of Missouri in Bowling Green and Troy.
And our starting lineups for this first of two tonight on opening night from Clopton as the Lady Hawks take on the Palmyra Lady Panthers.
Starting lineups? Okay,
yeah,
I'll
starting
go ahead.
lineups. Yeah.
Well, for the Palmyra Lady Panthers, it's going to be number 2, Jersey Ramey, getting the start. She is a senior for these Lady Panthers. Junior, Marnie Plunkett, she wears number 15. Number 21, Anna James, she's also a junior. Number 25, Ava Bowie, she is a senior and a freshman starter. Number 10, Claire Swisher. So again, starting for Palmyra, it'll be Ramey, Plunkett, James, Bowie, and Swisher. And for your Clopton Lady Hawks, coached by Devin Street, it's number 15, Charlie Spoonster, 5'5" junior, getting the start today. 5'9" junior, number 22, Ashlyn Noah. Number 24, Campbell Lindsay, she's a 5'2" senior. 5'7" senior, number 33, Tinley Spoonster. And number 55, Callie Noah, a 5'9" junior. So again, for Clopton, it will be Charlie Spoonster, Tinley Spoonster, Ashlyn Noah, Callie Noah, and Campbell Lindsay.
I like the freshman's name on Palmyra.
Right?
Swisher. That is a basketball name.
Claire Swisher.
Nope.
They've got a bunch of cool names on their roster.
They do, if we would have just got that roster a little earlier.
Right?
We're about a minute and a half away from the opening tip here. They're getting ready to announce the players on the floor and tip off of the 25-26 season right around the corner on Eagle 102 Sports.
Game of the Week coverage brought to you this week by Pike County Memorial Hospital, Shelter Insurance Agent Ashley Jenkins, People's Bank and Trust, and Pepsi.
Eagles Bluff Golf Course in Clarksville is a locally owned public course, available for play 7 days a week. For more information, call, visit, or go online to eaglesbluffgolf.com.
Central State Bank's team takes the time to understand your unique needs and goals. Join thousands of satisfied customers and experience the personal touch and professional service that set them apart. Visit one of the convenient locations in Pleasant Hill, Pittsfield, Kinderhook, Quincy, and Clayton. Central State Bank, equal housing lender, member FDIC.
Eagle 102 sports coverage brought to you all season long by Brown's Processing and Smokehouse Meats, Ackles Farm Market, Pike County Memorial Hospital, and Community State Bank of Missouri.
The Clopton Hawk Band sounding good.
Yeah, I love it. It's always a really excited splash on the on the hi-hat there at the end. Want to thank a couple more of our sponsors that are bringing tonight's game to you. Randy's Jeweler in Troy. Also, Magruder Limestone, Lynn's Heritage House, and Kearns Construction.
Glad they're with us. Glad you're with us for the start of the 2025-26 season here on Eagle 102 Sports as they get ready to introduce the players on the floor. And this is a nearly packed house here at Clopton High School. And it's only going to get bigger as we get closer to them honoring the 2005 champs.
I think I'm seeing some players now. Lindsay getting a belly rub.
Oh.
I think he's getting all kinds of love tonight.
And it is really great. It just happens to coincide, but the way that Clopton is really kind of bringing that history into the building. They've got the Hall of Fame wall, or the
yes, the legends.
The legends wall, and
Larry the Legend was the first one to sign.
Yeah.
Larry Logman.
As they
introduce
the Clopton Lady Hawks here to this crowd.
And there's been a Muddy River Sports Chris Dewar sighting.
Yeah, he's here.
He's in the building tonight. He was around for that 2005 season. I remember that.
He was just a boy then. We were all a lot younger then.
Oh my gosh, weren't we though?
You know, and that season, you know, of course, one of the stars of that team was Michael Bencomo. The next year,
the star of our world.
We named our daughter Olivia Michael, spelled the same way. So
one did not have anything to do with the other.
It did not. But the spelling definitely did match up.
It did.
All right, teams back to the floor. Starters getting some final words of encouragement. And we are ready to tip off this new season of high school basketball, even before high school football comes to an end. And best of luck tomorrow to the Van Far Indian football team.
That's right, playing Hayti, and you know, that's a long-standing rivalry.
Yeah, that goes back to a state championship basketball game.
Doesn't it, though?
In the center circle, Ashlyn Noah jumping against Anna James, and the tip is still loose, and Palmyra comes up with it, and they'll get the first possession of the new season. Almost a double dribble in the backcourt by Claire Swisher. Swisher in some trouble. Hands it off to the top of the key. Now driving, now toss to the near side for number 2, Jersey Ramey. Ramey trying to go down low, and it goes through everybody, and it did not get tipped. Clopton ball with 7:37 to go in the opening quarter. Here comes Clopton. They'll try and use a little pace here. Spoonster up to Spoonster as they play catch. With it is Charlie. Charlie. Cross key to Campbell Lindsay. Now to the far side for Tinley. Back up top for Charlie. Three-pointer top of the key is good. And that's how we start the season, with a 3 from Charlie Spoonster. Pressure in the backcourt, and ball tipped out of bounds. Woo. It'll stay with Palmyra, but already that three-quarter court press from Clopton is causing Palmyra some troubles. 3-0 here in the early going at Clopton High School. Dale Miller Gymnasium, Ed Lindsay Court. Ball tipped and stolen by Spoonster. Across. And a foul down low. Going to be the first foul of the season called on Marnie Plunkett as she got into Campbell Lindsay.
Yes, she did, because, boy, that was a beautiful move by Charlie Spoonster. Steal that ball and then looked for the open person running inside.
Lobs it in to Noah. She goes off the glass and puts it in. Already 5-0 on the first bucket by Ashlyn Noah. More pressure from Clopton. Dealing with it is Anna James. James, a long pass ahead into the offensive end. Drops it down. Back to the middle of the key and stolen away by Lindsay. Ahead to Spoonster. That's Charlie. Drops it down low, off the glass and in. Ashley Noah already with 4. 7-0 Clopton. 6:24 to go in the quarter.
Palmyra looks a little stunned.
And they'll take a timeout. Called by Kelsey Stewart. 6:19 to go. 7-0 Clopton on Eagle 102 Sports.
Game of the Week coverage brought to you this week by Brown's Processing and Smokehouse Meats, Community State Bank of Missouri, Shireman Memorials, and Mike Ingram Plumbing.
Don't have time to stop by the bank? That's not a problem if you're a customer of People's Bank and Trust. With our mobile and online banking service, you can now bank from anywhere, all from the convenience of your desktop and smartphone. So start banking on your schedule and download the People's Bank and Trust app today. People's Bank and Trust, hometown banking the way it should be. Member FDIC.
Eagle 102 sports coverage brought to you all season long by Bowling Green Tractor, State Farm agents Rod Prentice and Brenda Crawford, Vicky Cadwallader Real Estate, and Pepsi.
6:19 to go in the opening quarter. 7-0 Clopton leads here in the home opener. Palmyra with the ball in the backcourt. As they try and break the press, it's stolen away by Spoonster. Charlie to the hoop and in.
Wow!
9-0. 5 points already for Charlie Spoonster. And the ball knocked out of play. It'll stay with Palmyra on the far side as they trail by 9. And into the ball game for the first time is Sydney Hudson for the Panthers, and she'll replace Anna James. 6:05 to go, opening quarter. All Clopton so far. More pressure in the backcourt. Ball to the floor and stolen. Stolen back? No. To the hoop and in.
Tinley ended up with that somehow.
Just kind of a loose ball foulies, and Clopton came away with it and got the points. More pressure as they cross the line, almost a kick ball. And out high with it is Jersey Ramey. Ramey in trouble in a double team. Gets it to the far side. Palmyra tries to get in near the basket. Ball knocked out of play. As Mark St. Clair, the referee on the far side. And the first substitutions for Clopton into the ball game, Bo Beecham. And who else came in? The very tall Bailey Land. That is a change in eye level there for the
no doubt
Clopton Lady Hawks.
Bailey is very tall. And I tell you what, don't challenge Bo
Ball
Beecham to a
tipped
race.
into the backcourt. Loose ball. Spoonster ends up with it. They're going to call a foul. It's going to be against Spoonster. Her first, team's first.
All right.
And they'll inbound at the start of the Palmyra bench in the backcourt for the Panthers. Can't find anybody, and they finally get it in at the last second to Ramey. She gave up her dribble. She's in trouble.
Yeah, she is. Uh-oh. It's a
Throwing
fight.
some elbows, and they finally get it across the line. Clopton works into their defensive set. Turnaround blocked by Land.
Oh, my goodness.
And here comes the Clopton Hawks. To the basket and in. That's Beecham. First points for her, and it's 13-0, 3 minutes into this first quarter.
Bailey Land did not even have to jump, Mark. She just put her hand up and blocked a shot.
13-0. Ball was knocked out of bounds and back to Clopton. So another turnover. Land is fouled on the floor. Second foul against the Panthers, and the first against number 5, Sydney Hudson.
That were Chad Twillman called. That's called Temple. We run that
Back
play.
up top for Beecham. Bounce pass into the corner for Tinley. Cross court. Back out to Charlie. Fakes the 3 to the free throw line. Now drops it back again for Noah. Her pass tipped and taken away. First steal by Palmyra. And coast to coast, and the first points of the night for the Panthers go to Anna James.
Got the steal and the points.
Back the other way. Here's a 3 for Spoonster. Tinley Spoonster has 5.
That brought everybody off the bench.
16-2, 4:16 to go, and a 5-second call will give it back to the Hawks. They are just dominating in every facet right now.
They have so many weapons. So many weapons.
Oh, late substitution, and they're not going to let it happen. They'll let Clopton inbound again. And they use the same play. Noah out top for Spoonster. To the corner for Spoonster. And that one three is good. Tinley.
Back-to-back three-pointers.
19-2. Midway point of the first quarter here from Clopton. More pressure. Palmyra breaks it. And the ball is stolen away again. Tripped up, but right to Noah. And Ashland puts it in for two more.
3 steals for Charlie Spoonster. Ashlyn Noah, the recipient of the points on that one. Ashlyn Noah now with 6 points.
And another timeout taken on the floor with Clopton leading Palmyra 21-2 on Eagle 102 Sports.
Brought to you this week by Advanced Physical Therapy, State Farm agents Rod Prentice and Brenda Crawford, People's Savings Bank, and Lynn's Heritage House.
Your car, your stuff, your savings. Combine your auto and renter's insurance with a call to State Farm Insurance agent Cindy Blaylock in Louisiana, and let Cindy show you how to put life back in your life insurance. Auto, home, and life. Make your wallet happy. Here to help life go right, State Farm Insurance agent Cindy Blaylock in Louisiana.
Eagle 102 Sports coverage brought to you all season long by Shelter Insurance agent Ashley Jenkins, Gambino's Eatery, and Hannibal Regional Medical Group.
21-2. Clopton leading Palmyra here on opening night. First of 2 from Clopton High School. And our coverage on Eagle 102 Sports is brought to you tonight by Randy's Jewelry in Troy, Magruder Limestone, Lynn's Heritage House, and by Kearns Construction. And what a start it's been for the Clopton Lady Hawks, as they've gone with 7 players so far. And all of them have contributed in one way or another.
That's right.
As Charlie Spoonster takes her first breather of the night.
Well, she had a heating pad on earlier. I think got a little tweak in the back.
Lower back pain. Clopton pulls off the pressure a tad. Off balance shot, misses by 3 feet. Tinley with the rebound, puts it ahead to Beecham. Beecham to the basket is partially blocked, and it's out of bounds. Last touch by Callie Noah. Back to the Lady Panthers.
Yeah, Beecham is just tiny. But for a freshman, I mean, she is quite the athlete and obviously super fast. Went to state in cross country.
Almost a travel at the top of the key, got away with it. Palmyra with the ball, that's Swisher. Swisher is tied up by Skylar Wilson. And the arrow favors Clopton.
And Skylar Wilson, I liked watching her last year. She's no bigger than a dewdrop, but she is tough.
Up the floor with it is Beecham, a dewdrop.
Gumdrop? I don't know.
Tinley Spoonster, her 3 is off the mark this time. Had too much time. And it's a tie up, and actually they're going to call a foul against Clopton on that rebound.
What's going on? Carlin Lockard, that'll be her first.
Team second. 5 minutes gone here in the opening quarter. 21-2. Clopton leading Palmyra. Far side, tipped and stolen. Ended up in the hands of Noah. Now it's a loose ball knocked away. And a travel going to be called against Palmyra. I think that may have been a little bit of a makeup call after Tinley got dumped.
Yeah, she did. Callie Noah there to help her up. And Tinley going to come out of the game right now.
So they are Spoonster free at the moment, Clopton is. On the floor, here's Beecham out high with it.
Spoonsterless floor.
Yeah, to Wilson. Wilson on a weave. To Noah. Fakes the 3, kicks it to the corner. Here's a 3. That one's short. Loose ball picked up by Palmyra. Oh, stolen back by Beecham. Into the center and off the glass and in. Ashlyn Noah already has 8 points, and it's 23-2 Clopton. 2:25 to go in the opening quarter. What a start for Clopton. Far side with it for Anna James, who came back in the ballgame. Wholesale changes coming for the Lady Hawks. They'll replace 4 or 5 at the next whistle. Out high with it. Turnaround 3. That one rims out. Noah the rebound. And Callie hands it off to Beecham. Beecham up the floor with it. Has Noah behind her. Here's the 3 from Callie. That one greened. Her first points of the season. And it's 26-2, minute 53 to go in the quarter. Everything going right here in the opening frame for the Clopton Lady Hawks.
Palmyra's still looking just stunned.
James hands it back Now for number 5, Sydney Houston. That shot off the glass is good for Houston. First points in a while for Palmyra, and it's 26-4. Her first points of the season. Corner with it is Ashlyn Noah. Noah had the ball knocked away with her. It'll stay with the Hawks. And here comes those changes we were talking about. Land, Spoonster, both in. That's Charlie. Tinley still out. The only player that stayed on the floor was Ashlyn Noah. She has the ball off the inbound. Shot a little bit long off the back iron and out. Rebounded by Hudson for Palmyra. Pass it ahead for Anna James. James, her shot, a little wild. Rebound out of bounds. Back to Clopton with 1:10 on the clock. First quarter. New season. And Charlie will bring it up the floor. Spoonster stops at the top of the key. On the weave to Noah, over to Spoonster in the corner. 55 seconds on the clock. And we're going to have a little hand check foul on number, they're going to call it against Clopton.
Bailey Land.
Yeah.
Going to pick up her first, team's third.
Illegal pick. Out high with it is Ramey. Into a double team. She gets across the line. Turnaround three. That one off the glass is good.
Marnie Plunkett with 3 points.
Her first points of the night. 30 seconds to go, 26-7. So it's tightened up just a tad. Clopton still with a nice, comfortable lead. On the weave. To the basket, off the glass and in. Noah with 2 more.
Gets into double figures. She has 10 points.
Slowly in the backcourt, Ramey threw it behind Plunkett. And it's turned over back to Clopton. She never really got control of that, did she?
No, she didn't.
7.5 seconds to go. Clopton one more chance. A 2 gets him to 30 in the opening quarter. Here's Spoonster on high with it. Charlie down to 4 seconds. Gets it to the corner for Tinley. Across, and they're not going to get the shot off. No shot. 28-7, it went through. And after one, it's Clopton 28, Palmyra 7 on Eagle 102 Sports.
This week by Pike County Mutual Insurance agents Corey Buchanan and Shelley Clucky, Noah Builders, Central State Bank of Illinois, and Heart Care Chiropractic Center.
Lynn's Heritage House, your home for affordable and home-like senior living, is perfect for independent seniors or those needing assistance with daily activities. Lynn's has a dedicated staff providing around-the-clock support and comprehensive health monitoring. Residents can relish the same lifestyle they've always enjoyed, but with the peace of mind knowing help is available when needed. If you or someone you know is ready for a retirement home or needs care from a hospital stay or surgery, call Lynn's to set up a tour and visit soon. Lynn's Heritage House, 800 Kelly Lane, Louisiana.
Brown's Processing and Smokehouse Meats is your first stop when stocking your freezer. Brown's has frozen chicken, steaks, brats, and burgers ready to go. For wholesale and custom butchering, Brown's is your first call. It's where quality meets service. Brown's Processing and Smokehouse Meats. For your meat processing, smokehouse meats, and homemade sausage. Just off Highway 61 in Silex.
Eagle 102 sports coverage brought to you all season long by Eagles Bluff Golf Course, People's Bank and Trust, Pike County Health Department, and Missouri State Representative Chad Perkins.
1 quarter in the books and another steal by Clopton. Spoonster to the hoop and in. 2 more points for Charlie Spoonster. She's got 7, and it's 30-7. Clopton leading Palmyra here on opening night. Drop it off far side into the corner. Palmyra trying to set their offense. That defense from Clopton has just been pressure-packed. They're just throwing things toward the basket and hoping at this point in a tie-up, and it'll go to Clopton.
I think Charlie with the body slam.
Yeah. Belly-to-belly suplex there. 30 seconds gone in the second quarter, and into the ball game comes Ava Foey for the Lady Panthers as she replaces Plunkett. Who'd have thunk it? Off the floor with it is Charlie Spoonster. Spoonster gets it to Noah. Callie out high with it. Couple of dribbles. Back to Charlie or Tinley. Now Charlie with it. Tries to float the key. Kicks it into the corner. Here's Tinley for three. Good.
Boy, those corners, she is just money.
Tinley Spoonster into double figures. She's got 11. 33-7. That's a third of the points. Out high with it is James. James telegraphed that pass, taken away by Charlie to the hoop and in on the break. And it's 35-7.
Charlie giving a clinic and stealing the ball.
Mm-hmm.
That's 5 now.
Out high with it is Foey. Weave, a little clumsy. Ramey with it out high. Almost stolen again. We're going to end up with a foul on Ashlyn Noah.
It'll be her first.
First of the quarter.
Mm-hmm.
Neither team reached the bonus in the first quarter. Just checking out was Gentry Moon.
That was the name I liked.
Yeah. Tipped it into the air and knocked out of bounds, and back to Clopton on the far side. Another turnover for the Lady Panthers. 6:28 to go in the first half. Clopton came out on a tear, built a 20-plus point lead. Ball knocked around. Tinley ends up with it. Got her dribble back. Kicks to the near side for Charlie. Charlie. Burn a little clock here. Now she drives. Kicks it far side. Bounce pass to Noah. And that shot a little bit long off the back iron. And we're going to call a foul on the rebound. It's going to be on Callie Noah. Off the miss by Ashlyn. 6:03 to go in the second quarter. 35-7. Clopton leading.
First foul on Callie Noah.
Second of the quarter on the Hawks. In the backcourt with it is Swisher. Across the line, Swisher trying to go coast to coast, and her pass across key is stolen. She ends back up with it. They're going to call a travel, which actually wipes a bucket off the board for Palmyra.
Right. That actually worked out for Clopton. They called a travel on Campbell Lindsay, who passed the ball up from the floor, but they said her leaning back constituted travel.
Her feet were moving around, and now the pass rejected by Ashlyn Noah to stay with Palmyra with 5:53 to go in the second quarter.
She had tossed it right into the hands of Claire Swisher, who put the bucket in, but that's wiped off.
Into the corner with it. Palmyra in a double team, taken away by Campbell Lindsay. Lindsay to Spoonster, to the hoop. No, but a foul going to send us to the line for the first time tonight.
First trip for either team. Gonna be Charlie Spoonster on the line. That foul called on number 5.
That's Sydney Hudson.
Oh, there she is. Sorry.
So Charlie to the line for the first time, and the first shot rims out. 5:45 to go.
Charlie Spoonster with 9 points so far.
Coverage tonight on Eagle 102 Sports, brought to you by Randy's Jewelry in Troy, Magruder Limestone, Lynn's Heritage House, and Kearns Construction. Second shot is good. So she's 1 of 2. Clopton 1 of 2. And the clock rolling again. 36-7 is our score. More substitutions as Beecham and Land getting ready to check back in for the Lady Hawks.
They seem to come in and out as a team. It's the tallest girl and the shortest girl on the team.
Tipped and stolen away. Here comes Lindsay again to the hoop. No, but a foul will send her to the line. So Palmyra's gotten a little more aggressive, not allowing those fast break points here in this second quarter, but one more point and they're down 30.
And they called that intentional.
So everyone going to back up.
And that's Marnie Plunkett that picked up that foul. No, she definitely plunked Campbell Lindsay into the wall.
And Campbell's first shot, high arcing, goes through, and it's a 30-point lead.
That puts Campbell Lindsay on the board.
First point of the night.
6 Lady Hawks in the on the scoreboard.
She made them both, and the lead is 31. 38-7, 5:21 to go in the half. Ashlyn Noah and Charlie Spoonster check out. And I think, at the end of some games last season, it seemed like the Spoonsters were getting a little wore out. As on the inbound play, Callie Noah gets 2 more. As Clopton had the ball after the free throws because of the intentional foul, so it ends up being a 4-point play. Far side with it. If you can add a little depth to this Clopton team, and that could be dangerous for anyone else in this region or this state. Out high with it off the rebound is Ramey. Hands it off for number 21, Anna James. James to the mid blocks, back out to Ramey.
And when isn't Clopton dangerous?
If they can be more dangerous and more a 4-quarter team, oh my goodness. Ramey will take the 3. That one off the mark, and the rebound off of Noah out of bounds. She kind of got her feet tied up a little bit there. And
it was an awkward bounce.
As Campbell Lindsay checks out. They'll go all the way out top with the inbound pass. That's all that's really been available for them tonight. And we're going to have a foul whistled against Tinley Spoonster. That could have easily been an offensive foul because the ball carrier for Palmyra pushed out straight in that elbow.
That's first on Tinley. Team's third.
In the corner with it. Beecham all over Ramey. To the free throw line. That shot off the mark. And Ramey the rebound. Long rebound. With it now is James. James over to the far side for Hudson. Hudson, nothing there on the baseline, so he kicks it back, edge of the free throw line. That shot's good. That's James. She's the first Palmyra player with multiple baskets.
The first score in this quarter.
40-9 is the Clopton lead. Ball loose and taken away. Just kind of got out ahead of Wilson and going back the other way. That shot off the glass is good. James has 6. And it's 40-11. Out high. Hawks trying to work it into Land. Land kicks it back out. Tinley for 3. Good.
Tinley now with 4 3-pointers.
That was like a magnet. It looked like it was going to go off to the side. Right as it was hitting the rim, it made a turn. Bended like Tinley, huh? Second quarter, 3:12 to go. Out high with it is James. James gave up her dribble. Now gives it to Ramey. Jersey into the corner for Foey. Foey gets fouled by Callie Noah.
Yep, it's going to be the second on Callie.
And that is the 4th team foul, so 1 more, and they'll be in the quarter bonus.
Tinley and Callie come out. Land and Carlin Lockard in.
Lamb was already in.
Oh, excuse me.
And I think Carlin Lockard, you got her. So this is the, I think, bigger lineup for Clopton. Hook shot had no hook, got her own rebound, and coming up with the rebound is Lockard. Works it ahead. Noah has her pass stolen. Coming back the other way. 2-on-2. Rainey. Her shot. Off the front of the iron, no good. Rebound is tied up between Rainey and Noah. And the arrow this time will favor Palmyra, I believe. With 2:34 to go in the half. 43-11. What a first half it's been for Clopton. 28 points in the first quarter. Slowed it down a little bit here in the second. But they've only allowed 4 points so far. And those were both buckets by Anna James. Palmyra off the inbound. Has it with Swisher. Swisher hands it to Ramey. Ramey over to the far side. Again for Swisher. Claire back up top for Hudson. And the ball knocked away from her. Actually, she just lost it.
Yeah,
Back
she
to
just
Clopton.
lost a handle on it.
Clopton ball with 2:15 on the clock. Trying to add to their 43-11 lead. Beecham to the near side for Noah. Now to Land. Land cross key. Got through everybody. Back to Beecham. Beecham's hook shot is good. Off the glass. Mo Beecham has 4 points. Minute 50 on the clock. Ramey hands it off for James. James on the near point with it. Still with it. Gave up her dribble. Now she's in trouble. Land has the defense, and the steal is taken away by Beecham. Beecham kind of got it caught on her hip.
Yeah, she did.
Fouled.
It got caught in her pocket.
Kind of got bailed out by the contact. They're not going to call a foul. They're going to say Palmyra had the last touch. Spoonster gets it in to Noah. Out high for Beecham. Back to the corner. That's Charlie, and we're going to have 3 free throws, I believe, off the miss.
Called that on Anna James. Her first. Team's third.
They're going to say it was after the shot, so on the floor, so Clopton will just retain possession. Minute 23 to play in the first half. 45-11 is the Clopton lead. Noah can't get that one to go, and the rebound pulled down by James. James came out the backside with it and takes it all the way to the center stripe. Now crosses. Ashley Noah still in her face. Now she falls down, and the ball is taken away by Skylar Wilson. Wilson to the hoop on the break and scores.
Just a little dewdrop. Just slid down the floor.
First points of the night for Skylar Wilson. Now Ramey with it. Almost a double dribble. Out high. Got a moving pick there.
Yeah.
No call. Over to the far side. James, shot short. Rebound pulled down by Carlin Lockard. Beecham. Up the floor with it. Charlie for 3. That's off the mark with 25 seconds to go. Palmyra the rebound. Ramey. Runs into Spoonster. Now goes far side with it for Foey. Through the hands of Rainey and taken away by Wilson. Pops it ahead. Spoonster off the glass. That one's good with 5 seconds to go.
Wow.
2 more for Charlie Spoonster. And that will do it for the first half of this contest. With the Clopton Lady Hawks leading the Palmyra Lady Panthers 49-11. Halftime report coming up next on Eagle 102 Sports.
Game of the Week coverage brought to you this week by William Watson Hotel and Watson 1838, J. Roberts Jewelers, Wood Smoke Meats, and Hayden's Motorsports.
The Eagle 102 Sports halftime report is coming up. Brought to you by Cellular and Satellite Center in Bowling Green.
Backdoor Brick Oven Pizza has fire baked pizza for everyone. Now you have multiple ways to get your favorite meal. You can call 573-324-4444 or go online to backdoorbrickoven.com and DoorDash will deliver it. While on the website, browse through all the meal options, including your healthier choices, like a crustless pizza, a 12-inch cauliflower crust, or a salad. Remember, Backdoor Brick Oven Pizza is a great gathering place for all your parties as well. Backdoor Brick Oven Pizza, Business 61 South in Bowling Green.
Mike Ingram Plumbing Sales and Service specializes in all things plumbing, from repairs and professional installations to detailed camera inspections and new home construction. Their expert team has you covered. Experience quality plumbing done right. Call Mike Ingram Plumbing Sales and Service today at 573-719-9474.
When it's time to honor your loved ones, trust the experience and care of Shireman Memorials. Locally owned and operated by Jason, Shireman Memorials offers expert sandblasting, carving, etching, and design. With decades of experience, Jason's team will help you create a memorial that your family will be proud of for generations. Each stone is crafted with the utmost care and dedication. Visit Shireman Memorials today at 1135 West Washington Street in Pittsfield. Let them help you design a lasting tribute. Shireman Memorials, Pittsfield, where memories are carved to last.
The Pike County Memorial Hospital, we know how important athletics are for your kids. As a certified athletic trainer at PCMH, I work closely with our primary care physicians, working with Bowling Green, Clopton, and Louisiana schools. I'm Eric Schaefer, certified athletic trainer at Pike County Memorial Hospital. I'm at work while your athletes are at play.
Eagle 102 sports coverage brought to you all season long by State Farm Insurance Agent Cindy Blaylock, Central State Bank of Illinois, and Eolia Landscape Supply.
It's now time for the Eagle 102 Sports Halftime Report on KJFM, sponsored by Cellular and Satellite Center in Bowling Green.
Welcome back to Clopton, where the Lady Hawks lead Palmyra 49-11. And tonight they're honoring here at Clopton the 2005 undefeated state champions. And we're joined by the coach of that team, Ed Lindsay. And Coach, what a team that was. That was not just that season, but that era of Clopton Lady Hawks basketball.
They were a special, very special group of young ladies, talented, great attitudes, hard workers, great parents. It was all fun.
And it was, like I said, not just that season, but that was the culmination. You had two second place finishes, and then came that 05 season where you guys just dominated from basically the opening tip until the final horn.
Yeah. Third time's a charm, I guess. And then a bunch of those girls were able to come back the following year and get back to that game again. But that one we lost to the same team that we beat the year before.
And that game against Metro, talk about that one, because it was pretty tight going there for a while. It was a 57-50 victory, but it was pretty well back and forth for 3 quarters.
Yes, it was. It was two very good teams, and it's the kind of competition you expect to see when you go to the state tournament.
And Clopton, it seems like they always have those same type of girls, little girls that just love to play defense and love to shoot the three. And in that championship game, you had a great example of that with Michael Bencomo leading you in scoring.
Yeah, it's like I'm having deja vu, to quote Yogi Berra, all over again watching these girls play right now, because you're seeing a lot of the same things. You get a big girl, a bunch of talented kids, 8, 9, or 10 deep, and they play hard, and that's what makes the game fun.
You mentioned the tall girl. Your tall girl was Brandy Tipton, and she finished with a double-double in that championship game, and ended up going on to a Division I career at Ole Miss. Those girls don't come along every day.
No, they don't. She was special, and I'm watching this big girl now today, and I'm thinking, I bet she wasn't around when Brandy was playing, but she reminds me a lot of her.
Well, and her coach, Devin Street, her older sister Jill was on that state championship team, and that kind of speaks to how things have gone over a generation now for Clopton. It's this group of girls watches this group of girls, then they become the group of girls, and so on and so forth. It's become a tradition.
Yeah. It goes all the way back to in the 70s when they brought girls basketball back.
Yeah.
I don't know how many years it was in there where we didn't have girls basketball, but it started back then, and there was some success in the 80s. We had a couple of Final Four teams in the 80s, and then the 90s, there weren't any Final Fours, but then when the turn of the century came along, it's been pretty good since then.
Well, Coach, it is always great talking basketball with you, and a night like this to celebrate a team like that, it's very special and a great opportunity to talk a little basketball for everyone to hear here at Clopton.
I was thinking about a couple of other things too, is that team was so proficient at dictating the tempo of the game.
Yes.
And this team reminds me of them. And if you're able to put that much pressure on the other team and get that many possessions, I was looking at the possessions from some of the old stats the other day. and I think it was the 04 team. We had 85 or 90 possessions a game, and that doesn't happen very often. But the other team had a lot of possessions too because they got the ball back every time we scored.
Exactly. Well, Coach, always great to see you and enjoy this time with the girls later tonight.
Thank you. Thanks for having me.
That's Coach Ed Lindsay here at the halftime as Clopton, this year's Clopton Lady Hawks lead the Palmyra Lady Panthers 49-11. And we'll be back with the first half scoring and get into the second half after this on Eagle 102 Sports.
Game of the Week coverage brought to you this week by Service and Supply Co-op of Bowling Green, Buchanan Excavating, Ackles Farm Market, and Bill Allen Auction Service.
Backdoor Brick Oven Pizza has fire baked pizza for everyone. Now you have multiple ways to get your favorite meal. You can call 573-324-4444 or go online to backdoorbrickoven.com and DoorDash will deliver it. While on the website, browse through all the meal options, including your healthier choices, like a crustless pizza, a 12-inch cauliflower crust, or a salad. Remember, Backdoor Brick Oven Pizza is a great gathering place for all your parties as well. Backdoor Brick Oven Pizza, Business 61 South in Bowling Green.
To measure the true value of a compact tractor, break out all the jobs it can do. You'll have a long list with a New Holland Workmaster Series 25, 35, or 40 compact tractor from Bowling Green Tractor on Business 61 in Bowling Green. Put your money on an economical Workmaster compact and enjoy the power of a 3-cylinder engine, the simplicity of a hydrostatic or gear transmission, and a roomy deck. If you value performance and economy, see Bowling Green Tractor on Business 61 in Bowling Green today about a Workmaster 25, 35, or 40 compact tractor.
Hi, this is Brock Mitchell, and I am a physical therapist with Advanced Physical Therapy in Bowling Green. At Advanced Physical Therapy, we treat everything from sports injuries to work rehabilitation, arthritis, and post-surgical rehabilitation. This includes spinal care, balance issues, and vestibular treatment. You have a choice when it comes to physical therapy, and we hope you choose Advanced Physical Therapy. Conveniently located across from Bowling Green High School on Business 61. Call us today to schedule your next physical therapy appointment at 573-324-6079.
Eagle 102 sports coverage brought to you all season long by Noah Builders, Pike County Mutual Insurance Agents Corey Buchanan and Shelley Clucky, Eagles Nest Inn, and People's Savings Bank.
Getting ready for the third quarter here from Clopton. First half scoring for the Palmyra Lady Panthers. They had 2 points from Sydney Hudson, 3 from Marnie Plunkett, and the other 6 from Anna James. And do you have the scoring for the Clopton Lady Hawks?
It was 28 in the first quarter, 21 in the second, and right now it is Tinley Spoonster leading things. She has 4 3-pointers, 14 points total. Charlie Spoonster has 12 points. Ashlyn Noah, she had all 10 of her points in that first quarter. 5 points for Callie Noah, and then 4 points for Bo Beecham, and then Skylar Wilson and Campbell Lindsay, each with 2 points apiece.
And we are underway in the third quarter. And again, thank you to Edgar Lindsay for stopping by and talking to us at the half about that 05 championship team. And a quick 2 points for Callie Noah, and it's 51-11. All Clopton here up by 40. Just underway in the third quarter of this opening night contest. We talked about keys to the game. Clopton has been on every one of them, and Palmyra are going to be the one asking themselves questions following this game. Quick foul. Going to send Palmyra to the line for the first time as Anna James will get the first free throws of the season for the Lady Panthers. 7:27 to go. The foul.
Ashlyn Noah picking up her second.
And the first shot's no good. So both these teams come up empty on their first free throw of the season. Like those pink shoes. Jane's second shot is good. She's got 7 points and leads the way for the Lady Panthers. Here's Charlie Spoonster. Spoonster kicks it to Ashlyn Noah on the weave. Kick it near side. Here's a 3. That one is good for Charlie Spoonster, up to 15 points. 54-12. Clopton leading here in the third quarter on opening night. Here's James. Out high with it for Palmyra. Hands it off on a weave to Ava Foey. Foey to the far side off a tip to Swisher. Claire Swisher's pass is tipped and taken away by Noah. Ashlyn Noah to the hoop and in.
Oh, wow. Ashlyn Noah.
She's got a dozen, and it's 6:43 to go. 56-12 Clopton. Palmyra back the other way with Swisher. Over to the far side for Ramey. Jersey kicks it. Down baseline now. Got in a little too deep. In trouble. Ball tipped and taken away. Here's Tinley with it. Hands it off for Charlie Spoonster. Spoonster sets. Takes the three. That one just off the mark, and Ramey the rebound. Right into a double team, and she throws it away.
Yep.
And it's going to be Clopton ball. Good double team defense after the missed shot.
Yeah, say after that rebound, there is no time to just stand and think about what you're going to do, because Clopton will be doubled down on you in no time.
56-12. The Lady Hawks lead. Boys varsity action coming up at halftime of that game. They'll honor the 05 Lady Hawk champions. Off the glass and in. Two more for Spoonster. She just went from a dead stop to third gear and put it in.
Yep. Charlie Spoonster's, she's exciting to watch.
Far side with it, Ramey. To the free throw line against Noah's James. James in trouble. Almost took a step. Gets it down low. Shot. That one no good. A little too deep, Swisher was.
Ooh.
Pass ahead. Here's Tinley off the glass on the break.
Oh, the Spoonster connection.
16 points now for Tinley.
They're spoons.
We'll see another spoon in the boys game as Trey will.
Oh, and Marnie Plunkett not agreeing with this. They called an offensive foul on Marnie.
Her second. And Clopton has the ball in front of the scorer's table. Tinley inbounds in the backcourt for Charlie. She takes it across the line. Gets it down to the low blocks, then spins off. Goes back toward the basket. Kicks it off. Land had a little trouble. The ball was passed a little low for her. And a foul will be whistled against Bailey Land, her second.
Team second of the quarter.
Swisher will bring it up the floor. Neither team has reached the bonus in each of the first two quarters. 60-12, Clopton leads over Palmyra here on opening night. Here's James. Hands it off for Swisher. Swisher out high with it for the Panthers. Kicks it to the baseline. That shot is short. Rebound picked up by Ramey. She just is everywhere for rebounds, and her three is off the mark. Tip rebound this time, and Beecham ends up with it. Up the floor. That shot off the glass is good for Land. And
She's
Bailey
on the board now.
makes it a 50-point lead. 62-12. Timeout Palmyra. 4.5 to go in the third quarter on Eagle 102 Sports.
Coverage brought to you by DC Septic and Drain, Bouquet Florist and Gift Shop, Sparks Maintenance Contracting, and Geeky Hillbilly Computer Repair.
Ackles Farm Market has locally produced beef, pork, and honey. Stop in for your farm fresh cut ribeye, New York strip, sirloin steaks, fillets, stew meat, ribs, ground beef, snack sticks, and all beef hot dogs. While there, stock up on homegrown fruits and vegetables as well. Open every day, 9 to 7. Ackles Farm Market, just off Highway 54 between Louisiana and Pittsfield.
Eagle 102 sports coverage brought to you all season long by Brown's Processing and Smokehouse Meats, Ackles Farm Market, Pike County Memorial Hospital, and Community State Bank of Missouri.
Third quarter, a 50-point lead for the Clopton Lady Hawks over the Palmyra Lady Panthers. 62-12 our score. And Clopton has come out firing again to open the second half and have held Palmyra to just one free throw. 4.5 to go in the quarter. And we still have a whole basketball game after this to enjoy. Palmyra with it in the backcourt, off the timeout. Far side, double team,
Oh, my.
trouble, and it all comes
Wow.
out. Palmyra survives to the hoop. Big bump by Land. She's going to pick up her third.
Yeah. Moved her feet.
Coming up a little hobbled that time.
Yeah,
was,
she ran
Plunkett.
Plunkett ran into
Land.
just a steel post and
Yeah.
land.
She'll shoot a couple of free throws here with 4:16 to go in the quarter. First shot, no good. Off the back iron and out. She'll get one more opportunity as both teams make changes. Land out, Lockered in. And on the Palmyra side, Gentry Moon back in the ball game. And the second one is good.
They're 50% from the line. Miss the first, make the back.
Here's Beecham. Hands it off for Tinley Spoonster. Now to Charlie. Charlie fakes the three. Hands it off to Ashley Noah. Noah to the hoop. Scoop off the glass is good. 64-13.
I
Noah,
like to see Ashlyn Noah break open.
14 points for her. Good crossover by Ramey. Now she gave up her dribble. Now it's tipped and taken. Here's
Ashlyn
Noah. Off the glass. Good, and a foul.
Woo, look at her go. With
6
the
in the
steal,
quarter.
too.
16 in the game, and a chance for two more. 66-13. With 3:44 to go in the third quarter. This is maybe the most lopsided defeat Palmyra has taken
in some time.
Yeah. The foul, by the way, was the second on Anna James. And the three-point play now. Noah misses the free throw long. Palmyra comes up with the rebound, and the pass off of Ramey out of bounds. Back to Clopton. She was up the floor, way ahead of the pack, and Clopton got back. Disrupted it as it got to her. Long pass that off the hands that time of Campbell Lindsay and out of bounds. Turnover.
That was
Gives back
matching
to-
turnovers.
Back to Palmyra. 3:31 on the clock. Ramey. Cross the line with it. She carried the ball a little bit there. Bounce pass to the far side for Foey. Foey on a weave for Moon. Gentry Moon to the corner now for Foey. Foey dribbles back out top. All over her is Carlin Lockard. And she'll go to the floor. A tie-up called before that. And the arrow favors Palmyra with 5 minutes gone in the third quarter. 66-13, Clopton leading Palmyra. What a night here at Clopton already. Bounce pass to Moon and taken away. Back the other way, off the glass. Wilson is in. She's got 4 points. 68-13. Clopton ahead. Moon back the other way. Runs into contact, and Campbell Lindsay going to pick up a personal.
That'll be her first. Team's fourth.
Officials are going to move it up the floor just a little bit, the inbound play.
Funny.
Bounce pass comes into Foey. Gets it back. Here's a three. Top of the key. No good. And the rebound pulled down by Wilson. Wilson. Lobs it to the far side, then knocked out of bounds.
Tell you what, who Bo Beecham reminds me of. This will be a name blast from the past. Natalie Fleming. I've seen nothing but Bo Beecham be on that floor.
She throws herself around a lot. She'll head to the free throw line this time. Third foul against Anna James. And the first free throw is good.
I mean, Bo Beecham giving very
Ashley
very big,
vibes, yeah.
Or Natalie vibes.
Natalie vibes, yeah. Second shot, good as well.
Never a surprise that Devon Street has a good free throw shooting team. She was a great free throw shooter. As an Alejandro, as a Street, I think she teaches good free throwing.
Yeah, exactly. Bounce pass. Center of the key, hook shot. That one finds its way home for Hudson.
First
the old sky
field
hook
goal.
there.
First field goal for Palmyra this quarter.
Here's a three, top of the key, no good. Rebound, Clopton. Lockard got it to the corner. Here's Wilson for three. It's good.
Oh!
Skylar Wilson extends the lead to 73-15. Fresh five getting ready to come on for Clopton with a minute 45 to go in the quarter. Running clock in the fourth. Ball tipped and taken away. Ahead. Beecham. Good.
Look at her go. That's 8 points now for Bo.
Minute and a half to go in the third quarter. 75-15. Can you believe it?
Yeah, it's Clopton.
Yeah. Foey hands it off to James. James in the corner back to Foey. Foey back up top now with a pass to Gentry Moon. And she throws it away. Tried to hook up with Jersey Ramey.
5 fresh coming onto the floor. It'll be Ashlyn Noah, Bailey Land, Charlotte Mills,
There's
Tinley Spoonster, and Charlie Spoonster.
a whole fresh set pretty much for Palmyra as well with a minute 8 to go in the third. Spoonster, Charlie will bring it up. Into the corner. Ball fake there for Charlotte Mills. Noah gives it back. Tinley at the near point. Works it inside Land. Kick back out. Charlie, ball fake to the hoop, and no. Offensive rebound. And now on the far side with it, Noah went to the floor, and Charlie picked it back up. She has it again out high for Clopton. They're going to play for the last shot, I think. Here's Mills to Noah, and she throws it to Coach Street.
Now they're joking with one another, but Tinley had moved off of that corner up to the top of the key, and she was like, here, and clapped at her. I'm right here.
Yeah.
The ball's over there.
Yeah. Down to 20 seconds to go in the quarter. Palmyra with the ball on the far side, dribbling to the corner with it is Plunkett. Now kicks it back up top. Pontius, shot no good. Rebound goes to the floor. In trouble, gives it back to Gentry Moon. And stolen away from her, knocked out of bounds. It's going to stay with Palmyra with 4.1 seconds to go. What was Will Ferrell's character in Semi-Pro? It was Moon. What was the first name?
I don't remember.
I don't think you actually ever sat through that movie, did you?
No, I didn't care
Off the
for
inbound,
it.
a big block by Land. Out the far side with it, and that'll end the third quarter with Clopton leading Palmyra 75-15. Back at the fourth and a running clock after this on Eagle 102 Sports.
Game of the Week coverage brought to you by Adams Electrical and Plumbing, Community State Bank of Missouri, Clint Bowen Construction, and Mimi's Pantry.
This is Jonah Jones with Community State Bank of Missouri. At Community State Bank, we believe in keeping your money where it matters, here at home. Community State Bank is committed to serving our neighbors with personalized financial solutions. Whether you're looking to grow your savings or need a loan for that next big step, we are here to help. Your loan decisions are made by people who understand your needs because we live here too. Community State Bank of Missouri with branches in Bowling Green and Troy. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Eagle 102 sports coverage brought to you all season long by Bowling Green Tractor, State Farm agents Rod Prentice and Brenda Crawford, Vicky Cadwallader Real Estate, and Pepsi.
Start of the fourth quarter. Clopton leading 75-15. Jackie Moon.
Yep, that was it. Want to thank some of the sponsors of tonight's game. Randy's Jewelry in Troy, Magruder Limestone, Lynn's Heritage House, Kern's Construction, all proud sponsors of Clopton Hawks and Lady Hawks basketball tonight on Eagle 102 Sports.
There you go. Some scoring. Heading into the final quarter, 17 points for Charlie Spoonster, 16 for Ashley Noah, 16 for Tinley Spoonster. And here's a three from the far side. That one's good. Charlotte Mills with a tray to start the fourth quarter. And make it 78-15. Clopton.
9 Clopton Lady Hawks are on the
Score sheet.
That's right.
Out high with it is Swisher. Work it down low. Hook shot off the glass, no good. Tinley got the rebound. Pass ahead to Noah. Center. Laying off the glass is good.
What an assist by Ashlyn Noah. My goodness, got the long pass up from Tinley Spoonster. Pushed it right into the middle in the hands of Bailey Land. And she just, tink, knocked it right in.
80-15, Clopton leads. Kick out. Here's Swisher. Claire gave up her dribble. Pass tip right back to Claire Fisher. You can dribble again. She didn't. Passes far side. That shot no good for Leah Pontius. And the ball tied up. Or are they going to call a foul?
Yeah, I think they're going to call it off.
Yep.
Yeah.
Noah.
Call it on Ashlyn Noah. That'll be her third.
And burn off some more of this running clock here in the fourth with Clopton up by 65 points.
And you weren't just whistling Dixie about this place getting even more packed. Yeah. It is filling right up.
Ball to the floor, and they'll call a tie up this time. And again, Palmyra retains possession. 6:14 to go. Boys varsity action. Halftime of that game, they'll honor the 2005 state champion Lady Hawks.
They were the perfect Lady Hawks. Undefeated that year.
They have relocated that banner. You remember it used to be in the rafters here, and
That's
all
right.
the buzzer beater shots would hit it.
Yes.
Now it's
yes, I
on
do
the wall
remember
over
that.
32-0.
I'd forgotten that, actually.
Clock continues to run. Well, they stopped it while they had a talk. So 5:54 to go. Now it'll start again. Out high. Driving the lane. Shot off the glass. No good. Rebound, and we're going to have a foul against Palmyra. The shooter, Sydney Hudson, I think, is going to pick that up.
Yeah, she was kind of a little bit bombastic. She was all over the place and crawled right up the back of Ashlyn Noah, who had secured the rebound.
Here's Charlie Spoonster across the floor. Shoots a pass down off some hands right to Noah, who puts it in. Ashlyn Noah has 18, and it's 82-15. Clopton. Palmyra back up the floor. Far side with it was Hudson. Passes over everyone to the near side. It's stolen away by Tinley. Ahead for Charlie too far, and she saves it. And Clopton keeps possession as Mills picks it up. Back to the corner. Down low. Land bumped. Her shot's no good, but
wow.
Bailey Land going to head to the line to shoot a pair.
That foul going against Sydney Hudson, that'll be her third. No, it's her fourth.
Yes, it is.
There's my other mark.
Yeah, I'm right here.
No, my foul mark on Sydney Hudson.
Yeah, I could be a foul mark when I need to be. Here's Bailey Land draining the first one to make it 83-15.
That is no doubt. Can confirm.
Down to 4:25. And Clopton empties the bench, which...
What does that even mean?
That doesn't mean anything with Clopton. They continue their rotation of players. But I think we've seen the last of maybe the Spoonsters. And a lane violation on the second shot. Land missed it, and they're going to give her another one here. Nope. They said it was against Clopton. So the shot doesn't count. So she gets 1 of 2 or 1 of 1. And we're down to 3:40 to go, and a timeout taken by Palmyra as they trail 83-15. The Panthers take a timeout here in the fourth on Eagle 102 Sports.
Game of the Week coverage brought to you this week by Pike County Memorial Hospital, Shelter Insurance Agent Ashley Jenkins, People's Bank and Trust, and Pepsi.
The Eagles Nest Inn Bed and Breakfast in Louisiana offers inviting guest rooms, each with its own unique character and historic charm. Call or book online at theeaglesnestinbb.com.
Eagle 102 sports coverage brought to you all season long by Shelter Insurance Agent Ashley Jenkins, Gambino's Eatery, and Hannibal Regional Medical Group.
83-15. Clopton leading Palmyra here in the fourth quarter.
And this is a cheerleader heavy game.
Oh, yeah. There are a lot of cheerleaders in the house for these contests. Both big squads from Clopton and Palmyra.
Palmyra has 16 cheerleaders on their squad, and Clopton with 12. Clopton uses megaphones. I love it. I love seeing the megaphones back.
Yes.
Now, if they bring back the huge pom-poms, that'll be 90s style cheerleading.
Yeah. And Palmyra with the ball. As we're underway again, running clock here in the fourth quarter, 3:37 to play. All Clopton here in their opener for the 25-26 campaign. Skip pass near side. Palmyra trying to set an offense. Gentry Moon lost it. And into the backcourt. It's touched by Leah Pontius, and that gives it back to the Lady Hawks with 3:15 on the clock. Again, they'll honor the 2005 undefeated state champs at halftime of the boys game, which is coming up.
So great listening to Ed Lindsay talk about, how much of the 2005 team he sees in these girls right here on the floor.
Off the miss by Callie Noah. Here comes Palmyra. Almost stolen back. Far side with it. Out high. Now for James. It's on the near side for Moon. Jersey Ramey to the near side. Work it in the middle, and it's stolen away by Noah. To the floor is Beecham. Gets it back to Callie Noah. Who gives it in turn back to Bo Beecham.
Callie's like, no, you take it.
I don't want it. You take it. Wilson down low. Off the glass. That's good. Carlin Lockard into the book.
That's 10 of them. 10 girls in the books now.
And a 70-point lead. 85-15, 2:05 to go here from Clopton. And a push going to be called against the Lady Hawks.
Yep, that's going against Campbell Lindsay. That'll be her second. Team second.
That'll burn another 30 seconds off this clock.
True story.
Ramey to inbound. Skips it across to the far side for Anna James. Back to Jersey Ramey. 3 from the corner. That goes over everything. Turns into a pass, and Ramey out the far side with it. Turnaround, long 2. That's too long. Rebound off a foot. And picked up and knocked away from Callie Noah. It'll stay with Clopton with 1:25 to go in this contest. 85-15 Clopton. And we are at the dawn of maybe another special season. Here for the Lady Hawks. Then near side with it for Gentry Moon. Moonshot no good. A moonshot usually happens in baseball, doesn't it? Over to the far side.
When you
Step
play
around
pitch.
the defense. That shot's no good. And again, Palmyra keeps possession. Out high with it. To Foey now for Ramey. Over to the far side for James. Back to Moon. Forces that one up. Rims out. No good. And Callie Noah finally secures the rebound for Clopton, and they'll take it across the line. They try and work it up quickly. Kick back. This shot off the mark. 35 seconds to go. Another one. Kick it out. Beecham for 3. That misses everything and goes out of bounds. Back to Palmyra.
Down to 21 seconds.
And the final 20 ticking down now here between Clopton and Palmyra. Lady Hawks going to pick up their first win. Will it be by 70 points? We'll find out in 7 seconds. Ball loose to the floor, and a foul. Going to be whistled, and that will expire the clock, and they're not going to even, they're going to say it was on the floor, so the game ends. 85-15 is our final. Clopton over Palmyra. Postgame show is next on Eagle 102 Sports.
Game of the Week coverage brought to you this week by Brown's Processing and Smokehouse Meats, Community State Bank of Missouri, Shireman Memorials, and Mike Ingram Plumbing.
The Eagle 102 Sports postgame show is coming up on KJFM Radio.
Discover one of Illinois' best-kept historic treasures, the William Watson Hotel in downtown Pittsfield. Built in 1838 and visited by Abraham Lincoln during his travels as a circuit lawyer, the Watson Hotel in Pittsfield offers beautifully restored rooms with timeless character and modern comfort. Downstairs, enjoy a memorable meal at Watson 1838, a full-service restaurant serving perfectly grilled steaks to comfort food favorites. Every meal is made to satisfy. History, hospitality, and hometown flavor all in one place. The William Watson Hotel on the Square in Pittsfield.
Hey, I'm Megan Smelser, a physical therapist with Advanced Physical Therapy in Bowling Green. Along with treating many orthopedic conditions, we treat many neurological conditions as well, from vertigo, post-concussion syndrome, post-stroke, multiple sclerosis, and we are certified in the BIG program that is a well-known treatment for Parkinson's. Our biggest goal is for you to get back to what matters to you, whether that be your favorite hobbies, keeping up with your children or your grandchildren, or simply getting around your home with ease. At Advance, we know you have a choice when it comes to physical therapy. We hope you choose Advanced PT. We are conveniently located across from the high school track and football field. Call us today to schedule your next physical therapy appointment at 573-324-6079.
State Farm in Pittsfield understands that life can be tough. The State Farm staff is there to help you make smart decisions when it comes to all your insurance needs. Call or stop by the office Monday through Friday between 9 to 5 to talk to an agent. State Farm in Pittsfield is located at 311 Half West Washington Street in Pittsfield, serving Pike County, Illinois, and the surrounding areas.
Eagle 102 sports coverage brought to you all season long by Eagles Bluff Golf Course, People's Bank and Trust, Pike County Health Department, and Missouri State Representative Chad Perkins.
Time now for the Eagle 102 Sports Post-Game Show on KJFM Radio.
Welcome back to Clopton, where the Lady Hawks have defeated the Palmyra Lady Panthers 85-15. A 70-point win over Palmyra here on opening night. And I agree with Coach Ed Lindsay. This 25-26 team reminds us a lot of the 2005 undefeated champions.
Actually, every state champion team of Clopton.
It has got all the ingredients of another special season here at Clopton. Let's look at some final scoring numbers. First for Palmyra, I'll go through those. You can do Clopton.
Right.
4 points each for Marnie Plunkett and Sydney Houston. 7 points for Anna James. She is the leading scorer, and only 4 points after halftime for Palmyra. None in the fourth quarter as Clopton defeats Palmyra.
Yeah, it was Clopton getting 28 in the first quarter, 21 in the second quarter, 24 points in the third, and capped it off with 10 in that running clock fourth quarter. Ashlyn Noah ends up on top with 18 points. She leads the way. Charlie Spoonster, 17 points for her. Tinley Spoonster had 4 3-pointers in that first half. She ends the night with 16 points. And then we've got 8 points for Bo Beecham, who came in and was just strong throughout. 7 points for Skylar Wilson. That's the dewdrop I mentioned up and down the floor. 5 points for Callie Noah, 5 points for Bailey Land. Carlin Lockhart had 2 points. Campbell Lindsay, 2 points. 3 for Charlotte Mills. I think that got everyone. There's 10 girls in the scorebook tonight for the Clopton Lady Hawks.
85-15 is the final, and what a statement win to start the season for the Clopton Lady Hawks. We'll wrap up the first half of our broadcast, come back with the pregame show as the boys get ready to do battle here on Eagle 102 Sports.
Game of the Week coverage brought to you this week by Advanced Physical Therapy, State Farm agents Rod Prentice and Brenda Crawford, People's Savings Bank, and Lynn's Heritage House.
It's a great time to buy or sell a home. I'm Vicki Cadwalder, and I take pride in offering skills that make the process go smoothly from beginning to end. Even after closing, I enjoy staying in touch and being there to help you if you have any other needs or questions. Call me and we'll create a personalized plan just for you. Vicki Cadwalder Real Estate, loving our small town life.
Pepsi-Cola Bottling Company is a proud sponsor of the local schools and their athletes. When it's time to quench that thirst, reach for one of the many Pepsi products, including Pepsi, Mountain Dew, Sundrop, or the all-new Starry Lemon Lime. Pepsi-Cola Bottling Company in New Haven and Bowling Green wishes all the area athletes a great season.
Eagle 102 sports coverage brought to you all season long by State Farm Insurance Agent Cindy Blaylock, Central State Bank of Illinois, and Eolia Landscape Supply.
Getting ready for the second game of the night into the pregame show as Clopton, under their new head coach, Landon Hall, starts the 25-26 campaign here from Clopton High School. And the bar has been set by the girls. If you were a comic, you hate to come on after somebody killed. That's what Clopton's going to have to do here in the second game against a Palmyra team that's been pretty good the last couple of seasons. So we'll see how they start their new campaign here as we start this pregame show next on Eagle 102 Sports.
Brought to you this week by Pike County Mutual Insurance agents Corey Buchanan and Shelley Clucky, Noah Builders, Central State Bank of Illinois, and Heart Care Chiropractic Center.
The Eagle 102 Sports pregame show is coming up on KJFM Radio.
Make it a full holiday evening. Enjoy dinner at Gambino's. Then head over to Fireside Christmas for Santa's Cookie Exchange, hot chocolate, a silent auction, and festive fun. December 20th, 4 to 8 p.m. The perfect way to kick off the holidays. Fireside Christmas at Gambino's in Louisiana.
Mike Henry Excavating has served Pike, Lincoln, and Warren counties for over 15 years, providing excellent service and a job well done, offering a large selection of services such as demolition work, septic systems, water lines, footings, gutter drain services, and more, all at an affordable cost. Check out MikeHenryExcavating.com for more information on services and scheduling. Best of luck to area teams this sports season. From Mike Henry Excavating in Silex.
Hannibal Regional Medical Group in Bowling Green is right here for you and your family. The Hannibal Regional Medical Group team of primary care providers are ready to help guide you on your path to better health. To schedule an appointment, just call 573-324-2241. Hannibal Regional Medical Group in Bowling Green.
Eagle 102 Sports coverage brought to you all season long by Noah Builders, Pike County Mutual Insurance agents Corey Buchanan and Shelley Clucky, Eagles Nest Inn, and People's Savings Bank.
It's time now for the Eagle 102 Sports pregame show on KJFM Radio.
About 8 minutes to go before the start of our second game of the night as Clopton takes on Palmyra in boys varsity action. And mentioned it starting things off, this is the debut of head coach Landon Hall for the Clopton Clopton Hawks here in the boys' first varsity matchup. His dad's been the assistant coach for the last number of years, and the coach and AD heads down the road, and that created a vacancy. And I think Landon Hall has all the characteristics of a good Clopton coach. Growing up in the program, knowing the tradition of Clopton basketball, being around this program for the past number of years. I think it is the right time, and he's the right guy to lead this Clopton team.
Yes, and I was just watching the state championship team. Some of the girls are on the floor now.
Starting to gather a little bit.
That's right. But Landon, I was talking to him earlier today doing an interview, some of the coaches' spotlights that will be starting on the air next week. He was talking, the past 3 years, the boys really know what to expect. And so the transition has been very easy, actually, as he has taken over the program. And it really is very pleased with what he has seen from his boys so far, and likes the way that the schedule is set up, and feels like some of the toughest EMO competition coming right after Bowling Green tournament.
Mm-hmm.
He thinks that that's really going to set them up to be playing their best ball by the end of the year. They of course lost a bunch last year in Kane Evans and some of the other seniors that they've lost, but they also retained 5 seniors on this team and bring back a lot of experience.
And with the injuries last year, some of the guys that were JV only got some not only varsity time, but some varsity minutes as well.
That's right.
And that helps the next season for sure. We'll take a quick break, come back, keys to the game after this on Eagle 102 Sports.
Game of the Week coverage brought to you this week by William Watson Hotel and Watson 1838, J. Roberts Jewelers, Wood Smoke Meats, and Hayden's Motorsports.
The Eagle 102 Sports Keys to the Game are right around the corner. Brought to you by Vicki Cadwalder Real Estate.
It's a great time to buy or sell a home. I'm Vicki Cadwalder, and I take pride in offering skills that make the process go smoothly from beginning to end. Even after closing, I enjoy staying in touch and being there to help you if you have any other needs or questions. Call me and we'll create a personalized plan just for you. Vicki Cadwalder Real Estate, loving our small town life.
Greatness doesn't happen overnight. It takes time, focus, and dedication. At Shelter Insurance, we understand that because we put in the hard work and dedication for decades. And that commitment is paid off with award-winning customer service for your auto, home, and life insurance.
Ask me, Ashley Jenkins, about Shelter's auto, home, and life options.
Don't have time to stop by the bank? That's not a problem if you're a customer of People's Bank and Trust. With our mobile and online banking service, you can now bank from anywhere, all from the convenience of your desktop and smartphone. So start banking on your schedule and download the People's Bank and Trust app today. People's Bank and Trust, hometown banking the way it should be. Member FDIC.
Eagle 102 sports coverage brought to you all season long by Brown's Processing and Smokehouse Meats, Ackles Farm Market, Pike County Memorial Hospital, and Community State Bank of Missouri.
Time now for the Eagle 102 Sports Keys to the Game on KJFM. Sponsored by Vicki Cadwalder Real Estate in Louisiana.
And our keys to the game for this opening night for the Clopton Hawks under a new coach. You want to kind of go back to what you've been working on. Just play your game and try and limit the mistakes here. The Lady Hawks, they played their game perfectly, and we'll see if these Hawks can stick to the game plan of Coach Landon Hall here in the second game of the night. It's a simple formula and something that's worked here at Clopton for a number of years. Those are our keys to the game. Starting lineups next on Eagle 102 Sports.
Game of the Week coverage brought to you this week by Service and Supply Co-op of Bowling Green, Buchanan Excavating, Ackles Farm Market, and Bill Allen Auction Service.
The Eagle 102 Sports starting lineups are coming up. Brought to you by Community State Banks of Missouri.
This is Marianne Everhart with Community State Bank of Missouri. At Community State Bank, we don't just work here, we live here. As a locally owned and operated bank, we are deeply rooted in the success of our communities. Every decision is made with our neighbors in mind, and every customer is treated like family. We take pride in supporting local businesses, helping families achieve their financial goals, and making our hometown stronger. When you bank with us, you're not just an account number, you're part of something bigger. Community State Bank of Missouri, with branches in Bowling Green and Troy. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
For over 40 years, HeartCare Chiropractic Center has been the trusted name in health and wellness in Bowling Green. Located at 300 West Main, just off the square, HeartCare Chiropractic specializes in helping athletes of all ages stay at the top of their game. Whether recovering from a sports injury or looking to improve mobility and performance, student athletes and their families turn to HeartCare for expert chiropractic care they can rely on. As the action heats up on the field, court, or track, HeartCare Chiropractic Center is proud to support local athletes and keep our community moving strong. Call today to schedule an appointment.
Noah Builders in Silex is a proud supporter of all area athletes. They're a small, locally owned contractor with over 25 years of experience in custom and new home construction. Noah Builders wants to take your forever home plan and make it a reality. Call or visit Noah Builders at noahbuildersinc.com.
Eagle 102 sports coverage brought to you all season long by Bowling Green Tractor, State Farm agents Rod Prentice and Brenda Crawford, Vicki Cadwalder Real Estate, and Pepsi.
The Eagle 102 Sports starting lineups on KJFM are sponsored by Community State Banks of Missouri in Bowling Green and Troy.
And our starting lineups for this varsity contest for the boys. First for the Palmyra Panthers, coached by Brian Ray. They'll start a junior number 1, Pierce White. Another junior number 2, Hudson Bach. A senior number 21, Luke Shepard. A senior number 4, Rayson Miller. And a senior number 22, Noah Williams. For the Clopton Hawks, coaching debut for Landon Hall. They'll start a senior guard number 0, Adam Matheny. And number 21, a sophomore guard, Trey Spoonster. A senior, Number 23, Tucker Salmons, senior. Number 30, James Matheny, and a senior. Number 34, Larson Hall. Those are the starters, and we're joined by one of the assistant coaches of that championship team in 05, Bobby Spoonster. And Coach Spoonster, you were just a young guy back then. What happened to all of us? A lot more gray hair here up in the booth. Yeah, there we go.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen.
Well,
Welcome to Clopton High School.
let's try some of these again here.
Just on the scoreboard, the Palmyra Panthers.
There. How about that one? Well, now that one's gone. What are you doing over there, Bobby? You're busting the stuff. Okay.
There we go.
Yeah.
There we go, right there. Hey, well, at least you have some hair. I don't have much hair left on top of my head, that's for sure.
Some is a key word. That season, was that your first season on the coaching staff?
Yes. Yep. That was.
What a way to lead things off, huh?
Absolutely. I was blessed to be a part of that for sure.
And just talk about that team, which, by the way, does that predate the white suit too?
It does predate the white suit. Yes, it does predate
something
the white suit.
you were known for in the early years. But just talk about what was the formula for that team that made them so successful?
Man, they had all the pieces to the puzzle. I mean, you look at how good Bencomo was at handling the basketball, and you had Tipton on the inside, and she could score. We're going right and left. You had Wheeler, who just made things go defensively at the top of the press, and then you had Bridget Gregory, who was so good at just feeding the post, getting the people in the right spots. Alicia Turner, you had the Starks kid. And Megan Nocky would just knock down shots from everywhere. I mean, they just had all of the pieces to the puzzle to make that run. There's no doubt about it.
Well, you got a couple girls on the on this year's team that have already had some success, but here's something that Coach Lindsay said. This team this year reminds him a lot of that team that year.
Yeah, Ed and I haven't actually talked about that, but if you look at the lineup that we have, it absolutely does. Just the way kids, just the jobs and the roles they fill, and you add in that 6'2" freshman Land in there, and Bo Beecham, it makes a big difference. So I would agree with that statement for sure.
Yeah, and it's a heck of a compliment to this year's team that Coach Devin Street has put together. And we talked about that team. Devin wasn't even playing yet. She was still in elementary and middle school. So that tradition moved on through her team, through the next team. All these years, it's just been kind of a reload every couple of years for Clopton girls.
Well, we've been very fortunate around here. We've got great parents and great community support, and I think that's a huge part of that.
Clopton off the Palmyra miss, has the ball for the first time. And can you stick with us a couple minutes, Bob?
Sure, absolutely.
All right, let's get this game underway. Out high with it is Adam Matheny over to the far side as they play a little perimeter offense here for Clopton. That's Trey Spoonster. You know him, Bobby.
I might know him a little bit.
Out high with it. Now for Matheny again. Spoonster, three, top of the key, off the glass is no good. Rimmed out on him, and Palmyra the rebound for Hudson Bach. Bach will bring it up the floor himself. Now, how's the summer been for Trey? A lot of growth improvement for the next Bobby?
Yeah, I think so. He's obviously he's hit the weight room pretty hard. He's doesn't look anything like me. Thank goodness he looks like my father-in-law side of the family. But he's super strong, and he's really developed a lot of spent a lot of time in the weight room and shooting the basketball. He had a really good freshman year last year, and I'm excited for what this year can bring for him.
Clopton with it on the baseline. That's Tucker Salmons. Gets it to Spoonster out high. Kind of lost control. Kicks it back to Salmons in the corner. His three is long. And the rebound pulled down by Palmyra. 0-0 ball game here in the early going. Here's out high with it, Rayson Miller. Miller hands it off for Hudson Bach. Bach to the basket, and we finally have a score as he lays it in for two. Hudson Bach gets Palmyra on the board. Over to the far side, through Spoonster to Salmons. Back to Trey Spoonster. Out high for Jared Rideout. Matheny. Got my zeros confused a second. Over to the far side into the corner. Salmons. Out high for Matheny, and a travel called before that. So it was a couple of seasons later you took over after Ed Lindsay retired. How big were those shoes to fill?
There was, I think Chris Dewar put out that there was 2 jobs in the state you didn't want to be, and it was him, it was myself, and the new head football coach at Monroe City that was taken over there that year. And I would agree with that. I mean, it was a very, you look at all that happened, especially in that 4-year run, and then try to come in there. And, fortunately for us, we kind of struck lightning in a bottle with a bunch of kids that just worked their tail off and kept that tradition going for a couple more years.
Hudson Bach has 2 more, and it's 4-0 Palmyra. Yeah, I think it was Vince Vaughn that said it. You never want to be the guy. You want to be the guy behind the guy.
Yeah.
But you stepped into a pretty good situation. Out high with it, stolen away from Spoonster by Bach. Bach to the basket. He's got all 6. Lays it in on the reverse layup, and a timeout taken by Coach Landon Hall. Well, thank you, Bobby, for sharing your memories of that 05 championship team. And I know you have a lot of folks that have wanted to talk to you tonight, so we'll let you get away.
All right, appreciate it, guys. Thanks for all you do.
That's Bobby Spoonster here in the broadcast booth here in the first quarter. 6-0 Palmyra leading, and our coverage tonight on Eagle 102 Sports is brought to you by Randy's Jewelry in Troy, Magruder Limestone, Lynn's Heritage House, and Kearns Construction. 6-0 Palmyra here in the early going.
We got some girls, some of the members of the 2005 team coming up. They've been enjoying some camaraderie. I think only 2 of them will be missing tonight. And they've had several group picture type things. So they're just busy tonight.
Yeah. Far side with it. It's Spoonster. Ahead to Tucker Salmons. Salmons. Clopton trying to get into their offense here. Larson Hall. Hall in the far corner gets it back to Trey Spoonster. Spoonster out high again, has it back. Spoonster tried to get to the basket, was cut off. Kick back, now to the top of the key again for Jacob Harrelson. Harrelson that goes to the far side for James Matheny. Through Spoonster, back to Harrelson. Clopton. Everything on the outside right now. Here's a 3. Kind of shot that from the hip, did Spoonster.
And it was partially blocked.
Up the floor with it. To Pierce White. White. The ball out of bounds. It's going to go back to Clopton on a turnover. Smith in the ball game. Braden Smith for Palmyra. With it is Tucker Salmons in the backcourt for Trey Spoonster. Back to Salmons on the far point. Spoonster again gets it down low for James Matheny. Matheny to Larson Hall, and the pass goes back. Had to save it from going in the backcourt, and it's taken away by Pierce White. White, no, but a foul going to be called against Clopton and Tucker Salmons.
He's going to pick up his first. Team's first.
And we'll have our first free throws of this contest with Clopton trailing Palmyra 6-0 here. 3:44 to go in the first. Pierce White. And that first shot is good, making a 7-0 lead for the Panthers. Clopton girls 185-15.
You heard that right.
Yeah.
85-15.
Second shot good as well as it rolled over the front iron, and we'll get a substitution. As into the ball game comes Noah Williams for Palmyra, replacing Luke Shepard. Clopton gets it in the backcourt. Here's Spoonster. Hawks looking for their first points. Tucker Salmons. Back to Trey Spoonster. Spoonster. Turn around to the basket, off the glass and good. Larson Hall gets Clopton on the board. They trail by 6. 3:23 to go in the first.
Great assist from Salmons.
Out high with it is Hudson Bach. Bach kicks it to the corner, now back up top. Over the near side for Pierce White. White to the corner Faking the three was Noah Williams. Little give and go. Over to the far side now. Now back up to the far point. To Hudson Bach. Bach gets past Salmons, and we're going to have a foul on the way to the hoop. On the floor.
Hudson Bach cracks me up. Red-headed, and just like my Uncle Michael, as soon as he gets a little physical exertion, those cheeks go bright red.
Yep. Second foul against Tucker Salmons. To the near side, another foul whistle. This one's going to be on Jacob Harrelson. On the floor.
Clopton now with 3 as a team.
Off the bench comes Caden Simmons.
Jacob Harrelson going to take a seat.
8-2. Clopton trailing here in the first. Right. It's a 2 Bach. Bach, turnaround shot, no good. And the rebound pulled down by James Matheny for the Hawks. To the near side for Simmons. Work it all the way down low to Hall. Kick it back out to Trey. Spoonster up and around to the far side for Simmons. And a foul on the way to the basket on the baseline. Going to be whistled against Noah Williams for Palmyra. Just the first foul against the Panthers. Coach Brian Ray not afraid to make changes as Tate Hammond comes out. Salmons on the inbound. Trying to work into a double team. A shot no good. And the rebound pulled down by Pierce White for the Panthers. Ahead into the offensive end for Baker. Here's a shot from the near side. Misses everything. Spoonster the rebound. Long pass. Saved from going out of bounds. Nice play by Simons. He has it again. 3 from the corner. That's over everything. Turns into a pass off the glass. No good for Larson Hall. That's got to be tough. Larson being coached by Landon. Wouldn't you think?
Probably. Maybe. I don't know.
Out high. Palmyra's into their offensive set. Turnaround shot. That one's good. Off the glass, wow. Luke Shepard. Good spinning shot to make it 10-2. Minute 25 to go in the quarter.
We had that at Griggsville Perry. We had a coach come in, Coach Smith, and then next year his little brother showed up.
All right.
To live with him and play basketball for the Tornadoes.
There you
Cam
go.
Smith.
Turnaround shot. No good. As Matheny missed everything, and then out of bounds off of Hall. Back to the Panthers. Minute 3 left in the first quarter. And Clopton trailing by 8. And back in is Adam Matheny for the Hawks. And a timeout on the floor with a minute 3 to go. 10-2, Palmyra leading Clopton on Eagle 102 Sports.
Game of the Week coverage brought to you by DC Septic and Drain, Bouquet Florist and Gift Shop, Sparks Maintenance Contracting, and Geeky Hillbilly Computer Repair.
Eagles Bluff Golf Course in Clarksville is a locally owned public course, available for play 7 days a week. For more information, call, visit, or go online to eaglesbluffgolf.com.
Eagle 102 sports coverage brought to you all season long by Shelter Insurance Agent Ashley Jenkins, Gambino's Eatery, and Hannibal Regional Medical Group.
10-2, Clopton trailing here in the second quarter to the Palmyra Panthers. Mark Fronick, April Fronick here in the broadcast booth. Getting close to that halftime when they'll honor the 2005 32-0 state champion Clopton Lady Hawks. What a team that was. And you get glimpses of that with this year's Lady Hawk team already. Opening night, and they beat Palmyra by 70. Boys, they need to pick it up a little bit. They've kind of tried to keep everything on the outside so far, and it hasn't been working out. Palmyra, that must have been the game plan, stay away from the inside against these guys. And that should have been a travel. He jumped and maybe he kept that foot on the ground. I don't know. But now Palmyra going to be shooting some free throws.
Oh,
Hudson
no.
Bach.
Tucker Salmon. Oh, nope, they called it on Caden Simmons. That'll be his first.
And to the line, Bach, his first trip there. Pierce White made 2 of 2, so that's the team total so far. He walks into his free throw and makes it.
Well, there's that.
Yeah, some people just can't shoot standing still. So he starts all the way at the three-point line and takes a step in and makes a move. Whatever works.
Can't
right?
argue the results.
And he's already got 8 points in this ball game. He's 2 for 2 from the line, and it's a 10-point lead for Palmyra. Bounce pass, Matheny across the line. For Clopton, knocked away on the far side. Hawks just having a little bit of trouble here in the first quarter.
But with the composition of the personnel that they have here, they will improve over the course of the season. You can't wait to see it.
Here's Spoonster to the hoop. No. Tip up rebound and a tie up, and they're going to call a foul instead on Trey Spoonster.
34. They called that
they gave it on
Larson Hall.
Interesting.
What am I seeing?
Yeah, that's the 5th foul.
Right.
And we're going to be shooting a 1-and-1. Yeah. Here in the house, they put the last point on the wrong side. No one's said anything about it.
Nope.
Now they get Palmyra's right, but they still have 1 extra point for Clopton. And the first shot, no good. First miss from the line for Palmyra. That's Braden Smith. .9 seconds to go in the quarter. Now the scoreboard's right here in the house. Matches what we've got on our scoreboard. And he makes the second one. So the first point of the night for Braden Smith. And it's 13-2. Palmyra leading. As Clopton's only bucket was from Larson Hall. Spoonster in the backcourt with it. Across the line. Wyatt Myers now in a double team, and Spoonster had his legs taken out from him right at center court. He's grimacing a little bit as he gets up. The foul will go against Hudson Bach. His first. Team's second. Across the line with it to Myers. Over to the far side, down to 17 seconds to go in the quarter. Spoonster works it to Myers in the far corner. That shot no good. And the rebound through the hands of Hall. Pass ahead, off the glass and good. 2 more for Luke Shepard. He's got 4, and Palmyra leads Clopton at the end of 1. 15-2. Back with the second after this on Eagle 102 Sports.
Game of the Week coverage brought to you by Adams Electrical and Plumbing, Community State Bank of Missouri, Clint Bowen Construction, and Mimi's Pantry.
Everyone needs help with something at some point in their life. This is Tracy B. with PCHD, and I am here to remind you that we have certified community health workers staffed at our office that offer assistance for free to those who need help navigating local resources and more. Please don't hesitate to call 573-324-2111 to learn more, or visit our website at pikecountyhealth.org.
The Eagles Nest Inn Bed and Breakfast in Louisiana is where history, comfort, and charm come together. Explore quaint streets, visit local attractions, and return to comfort at the end of the day. Call or book online at theeaglesnestinbb.com.
Eagle 102 sports coverage brought to you all season long by Eagles Bluff Golf Course, People's Bank and Trust, Pike County Health Department, and Missouri State Representative Chad Perkins.
Clopton trailing after 1 to Palmyra. Boys varsity action 15-2. The only points for Clopton, Larson Hall on the Palmyra side. 8 points for Hudson Bach, 4 for Luke Shepard, 2 for Pierce White and 1 for Braden Smith. As they are 5 of 6 from the free throw line. Clopton yet to shoot a free throw, and they'll have the ball to start the second quarter. Cross the line with it. Oh, a little give and go shot, no good. Clopton got the rebound to the near side. Tucker Salmons into the corner for Adam Matheny. Gets it to Spoonster. His shot no good, but a foul. Going to be whistled against number 21, Luke Shepard.
It'll be his first. First to the second.
Said it was on the floor before the shot, so no free throws coming for the Hawks. They try and get it in. Spoonster had the pass tipped right before it got to him and has to track it all the way back into a quadruple team. Gets it ahead. Here's Hall. Larson off the glass, saying that's no good.
Oh, how on earth did that come back out?
Finally, that was a late whistle, but a foul going to be called against Larson Hall, his second.
No, it didn't.
No. They said a travel?
No.
They must have, because
Yes.
it's Clopton ball. 7:34 to go in the half. And the ball stolen on the inbound by Rayson Miller. To Pierce White. Kick it back and an off. Ooh, they're going to call a block. I thought he held his ground. Adam Matheny going to pick up his first. And back into the ball game comes Wyatt Myers for the Hawks. He replaces James Matheny. Nope, not James Matheny. He'll replace Adam Matheny. Well, one ran over to the coach. And
Yep.
I had the right family. Shot no good off the inbound, and Palmyra retains possession, and the three-pointer's no good, and out the far side and ending up in the first row is Hudson Bach. Some lovely ladies in the first row.
Oh my goodness, this Bach kid is cracking me up.
With it is Spoonster in the backcourt. To Wyatt. Myers gets it back to Spoonster, and they get across the line ahead of the 10-second count. Back to Wyatt Myers. For James Matheny. Matheny, free throw line. Nothing there. Now he'll go to the basket. Hits the front iron, no good. Rebound tipped out to Trey. Kick it down low off the glass. Tucker Salmons with his first 2 points of the night. And the lead cut to 14. 11 is the lead. 6:38 to go in the half. With it, Shepard. Off the miss. Spoonster made contact, and they're just going to call a travel against Spoonster. No, a foul. Offensive foul against Trey.
And we're going to have Caden Simmons coming in. Trey Spoonster going to have a seat.
Probably not a bad time for that. Get a little emotion out of the game. Here's Bach. Bounce pass to Shepard at the free throw line. Gets it down low off the glass. Good spinning move for Noah Williams. That's 2 more for him. Actually, his first 2. Almost a travel. Gets Myers. Back to Simmons. Who has it again? Hoffman needs to try and get in within 5 feet. Here's Hall. He'll go there. Off the glass, makes his own room and scores.
There you go, Larson.
He's got 4 points. And he'll go to the line for the and 1.
Braden Smith going to be rung up on that foul. Going to be his first, team's second.
5:37 to go in the half. You make these, or this free throw, it's a 10-point game. 17-6 right now. The free throw is good.
Nice.
17-7. And checking out is James Matheny. So you got Myers, Spoonster, Hall, Salmons, and Simmons out there. Simmons. Bach just put his head down and went to the basket.
He's in double figures now with 10 points.
The lead is 12. Myers back up top for Trey. Spoonster to the far side for Myers. Back up top again. Clopton looking for a cutter. Salmons had Spoonster cutting. The ball wasn't on the right shoulder, and they're going to call another offensive foul. This one on Tucker Salmons.
Well, that's no good. That's 3 fouls now on Tucker.
In the first half, and he'll come out, replaced by Adam Matheny. 19-7, Clopton trailing Palmyra here in the second quarter.
There you go. Why don't you do some talking to some people?
There's got some members of the 2005 champions up with us here in the broadcast booth. Michael Bencomo, Randy Tipton. Are those still your names? I'm sorry.
That's okay.
I haven't kept up.
No, we still use our maiden names,
All
but
right.
they are updated.
There you go.
Yes.
There you go. Well, I'll make you feel old right off the bat, Michael. Our Olivia Michael is going to be 20 years old in the spring.
You don't have to make me feel old. These girls weren't born when we were in high school.
Right?
Yeah, we just found that out.
Well, let's talk about that team a little bit here. And you guys had finished second in state for 2 years. As there's a timeout on the floor here, the scoreboard went off again. But that third year, you just had that motor. You had that motivation going, and you get to 10-0, 20-0. When did you start thinking this team could go undefeated? From the beginning?
Yeah.
Let's try and get all these microphones working. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
Can you hear me?
Yes, I can.
Okay. From the beginning, I don't think we ever doubted it. I think that's from across the board. I think top down, we didn't doubt that we were going to win the whole thing.
And did you share those same?
To an extent, yeah. I don't maybe doubt. We were seasoned, and we knew that we could. We knew that we had the right ingredients. We just had to get it done. So we knew it was doable. We just didn't realize that we were going to until it was done.
All right.
I think the 2004 season. Can you hear me now?
Yes.
Is that better? I think the 2004 season lit a fire, and so we came back in saying we're not going to feel that again.
And then you get to the championship game against Metro. Pretty tight game in the first half. I think you guys were even trailing by a couple points at halftime.
Yep.
So what does Coach say in the locker room at halftime? Can you remember back that speech or anything?
Well, we just had a little talk in the locker room with the other girls, and it took us back with Coach Lindsay and Coach Bencomo. But he would tell us, play like you're behind, and it'll work out. So he probably told us that, like, girls, we are behind, and we need to play like it and get going.
I think just playing our game too.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I think remembering that every game was super important, because it's so easy to go based off of how the other team is playing you, and then you start losing who you are at a certain extent, and you have to stay focused on how you play and what you're good at.
You mentioned that these girls weren't even born yet when you won that championship, but I think that they're part of your legacy, and there's a lot of similarities. I think just seeing them for one game between what you guys did and what they might accomplish this year.
Oh yeah.
We agreed. We thought the same thing tonight, and we challenged them in the locker room. We said, we hope to see you in Columbia in March.
Absolutely. Well, I don't want to keep you too long. You got the ceremony coming up in about 3 minutes of game time, but it is always good seeing you both and relive that great season and that great era of Clopton basketball. Thank you for stopping by.
Thank you.
Thank you.
As this game is at 23-9 now, as that shot goes off to the far side. And Palmyra with the ball to the basket, blocked from behind, but they're going to call a foul on Larson Hall, his second, as Clopton trailing 23-9, and some free throws coming up for Rayson Miller here in the second quarter. Well, they were such a fun group.
Oh,
and
it's so good to see them.
You know, Brandy and Michael look like they could still play.
I know.
They've aged better than us.
They really have, way better than us.
I mean,
Oh,
we still
my
have a
goodness.
few years on them as the shot is good
Yeah.
for Rayson Miller.
Might have had a little bit of a head start, but boy, oh boy.
24-9.
Great to see Michael, Brandy, all of the girls.
And they will be honored at halftime of this game. 20 years since that undefeated championship season, and a whistle against Palmyra now as Adam Matheny was interfered with. Foul on the floor, of course, and it's against Pierce White.
I went up to run your camera, but so I didn't hear the answer to it. But I heard you saying that Coach Lindsay was comparing this Clopton team that we saw going up against Palmyra to that 2005 team. Can they see that also? Did they feel like they've seen that also?
Oh yeah. And
I didn't doubt it.
It is part of their legacy. It really is. Because their team inspired. Devon's team inspired. I mean, it has just
Lauren's
been.
team.
Yes.
And so it goes.
Yeah. Up the floor with it off the takeaway. Trey Spoonster gives it to Matheny, gets it back. 25-9 is our score. With 1:55 to go in the half. Shot off the glass, no good. And Clopton has just struggled within 5 feet when they've gotten there, but that return shot is good for Tucker Salmons. He's got 4 in the quarter. 25-11. Hands it off. Pierce White out high with it. Gets it to Bach. Bach through traffic scores. Hudson Bach has a dozen. I think. I missed a few baskets. I was focused on the girls.
I did, but I've got 12 also.
Over to the far side. We'll get those scores updated for you at the half in the official book. Long two, a little too long that time for Larson Hall. And Palmyra, the uncontested rebound with 1:05 to go, and a foul going to be whistled against Adam Matheny.
Yep. It's the second on Adam.
Lead up to 16 for Palmyra and a chance to make it more from the line.
You can see that crazy walk up by this redheaded Hudson Bach.
I missed that one.
With those cheeks. Who doesn't love a redhead with bright red cheeks?
Second shot. No good. Missed them both that time and made the first two.
So now we can argue the results. Oh.
Spoonster carried it.
Yep.
57 seconds to go. Turnover gives it back to the Panthers.
Trey was all geared up to get a bunch of contact and then didn't get a bunch of contact.
Yeah. Bach hands it off for Luke Shepard. Shepard to the near side for Rayson Miller. Back to Bach on the Hawks wing to the near side for Noah Williams. Williams bounce pass down low for Rayson Miller. Miller back up top for Pierce White. Looks like they're going to play maybe for the last shot with 30 seconds to go. All the way out high to Bach, who puts it in his pocket. Waits for Clopton to come out on him. Here's White, center of the lane, shot short. Larson Hall the rebound, and almost net is stolen back by Palmyra. Salmons wasn't paying attention, and the ball hit him in the side. Shot was no good. Down to 8 seconds, and again, almost taken away. Taken back by Clopton. Hall, good.
There you go. Larson Hall. Get you some.
Beats the buzzer to make it 27-13. Palmyra leading Clopton after 2 quarters, and will honor the 2005 Champion Lady Hawks after this on Eagle 102 Sports.
Game of the Week coverage brought to you this week by Pike County Memorial Hospital, Shelter Insurance Agent Ashley Jenkins, People's Bank and Trust, and Pepsi.
The Eagle 102 Sports Halftime Report is coming up. Brought to you by Cellular and Satellite Center in Bowling Green.
Backdoor Brick Oven Pizza has fire baked pizza for everyone. Now you have multiple ways to get your favorite meal. You can call 573-324-4444 or go online to backdoorbrickoven.com and DoorDash will deliver it. While on the website, browse through all the meal options, including your healthier choices, like a crustless pizza, a 12-inch cauliflower crust, or a salad. Remember, Backdoor Brick Oven Pizza is a great gathering place for all your parties as well. Backdoor Brick Oven Pizza, Business 61 South in Bowling Green.
Your car, your stuff, your savings. Combine your auto and renter's insurance with a call to State Farm Insurance Agent Cindy Blaylock in Louisiana, and let Cindy show you how to put life back in your life insurance. Auto, home, and life. Make your wallet happy. Here to help life go right, State Farm Insurance Agent Cindy Blaylock in Louisiana.
Central State Bank's team takes the time to understand your unique needs and goals. Join thousands of satisfied customers and experience the personal touch and professional service that set them apart. Visit one of the convenient locations in Pleasant Hill, Pittsfield, Kinderhook, Quincy, and Clayton. Central State Bank, equal housing lender, member FDIC.
Eagle 102 sports coverage brought to you all season long by State Farm Insurance Agent Cindy Blaylock, Central State Bank of Illinois, and Eolia Landscape Supply.
It's now time for the Eagle 102 Sports Halftime Report on KJFM. Sponsored by Cellular and Satellite Center in Bowling Green.
2 quarters in the books here at Clopton High School, and the Hawks trail Palmyra 27-13, and they have the champs on the floor, the 2005 state champion, undefeated Clopton Lady Hawks.
Went 32-0.
32-0, and we just talked to Brandon Tipton and Michael Bencomo, two of the stars of that team. And how about that ponytail on Hector?
I know, he's looking like Carlos Santana these days.
Oh, and the fedora to match.
Oh, actually, he looks like Syl.
Yeah, a little bit.
From the E Street Band.
Yeah, yeah. So that team, and again, we'll go down that roster. For the Clopton Lady Hawks.
That's Bridget Gregory, Michael Bencomo, Megan Nocky, Colleen O'Brien, Jill Alejandro, Amanda Parrish, Gabby Starks, Brandy Tipton, Ashley Tracy, Alicia Wheeler, and Alicia Turner.
And what a team they were in 2005, and they're introducing them individually. They went through some of the highlights of that season.
I know. Remember in that sectional game? Oh my gosh, at Hannibal where they took on Canton. It's crazy to remember those games.
Oh yeah, and you don't think about them until someone starts, and then you're like, I remember every play of that game.
And then all of a sudden it comes back to you in just like a rush.
And that's why it's always fun to go back and listen to some of those old tapes or watch some old videos. But they all have the shirts on, the 32-0 shirts, celebrating that championship game. And it's great that they were able to get so many of the members of that team.
I think only 2 are missing. They were, I think Megan and Amanda, I think.
Yeah, and let's just look at the box score of the championship game, a 57-50 win over Metro, who Metro ended up coming back and beating them the following year in the state title game. But in this ball game, Michael Bencomo, 17 points, and that was without hitting a 3. She was 0 for 3 from the 3-point line in that ball game, and that's kind of her thing. But she led the way with 17 points, 15 points for Alicia Turner, 3 of 4 shooting 3-pointers in that game, in that championship game, and then 14 points for Brandy Tipton, and she had 12 rebounds 10 of those on the defensive end. So that's 10 times she got the ball back for Clopton in that win. She also had 4 blocks and 5 steals in that game.
Yeah.
So she was a defensive juggernaut
yeah.
for Clopton in that game with that championship game double-double. They trailed by 2 at the half and ended up pulling away. It was late in the third quarter and then into the fourth quarter to get that 7-point victory, which 7 points at a championship game is almost insurmountable, you know?
Right.
It's so hard to get a 7-point lead against 2 very evenly matched teams that when it happens, 7 looks like 25 or 30 for sure. But 27-13 our score here at the half. We'll get you the first half scoring numbers in just a couple of minutes, but just great to see the 2005 state champions, 32-0 Clopton Lady Hawks. And I actually have the resolution here as well.
That's right.
That Terry Whitty.
State Representative Terry Whitty.
So a shout out to Terry Whitty. You know, they started their postseason run at Van Far.
Van Far.
And,
Districts was held at Van Far that year.
Yeah, so I'm just going to reread a couple of lines. Whereas it is a special pleasure that the members of the Missouri House of Representatives pause to recognize an outstanding group of young athletes who have enjoyed considerable success through steadfast commitment to meeting the highest standards of excellence. And whereas, you always have to have those.
And whereas.
And proclamations. The Clopton High School girls basketball team from Clarksville, Missouri, took first place at the Missouri State High School Activities Association Class II State Basketball Championship held March 19, 2005 at Mizzou Arena in Columbia. And whereas the talented Clopton Lady
and
Hawks
whereas
gave their many fans good reason to cheer as they beat the Metro Lady Panthers during a hard-fought game by a score of 57-50, finishing their remarkable season with a final record of 32-0. Whereas the Clopton Lady Hawks' first-place finish.
I hear that clap for Ed Lindsay.
Marks the first championship in any sport during Clopton High School's 57-year history at that point, and highlights the last 3 years where they finished twice in second place. And it goes on and on with a lot of whereases, and then it be resolved honoring the Clopton Lady Hawks from that General Assembly, which that came in 2005.
Goodness.
So.
And they just said 9 grandchildren for Coach Lindsay,
Wow.
the oldest of which is now a senior.
There you go. Absolutely. And what a team that was.
Yeah.
And just great seeing them. We're going to take a break here on the halftime report as this ceremony continues. Come back with first half scoring after this on Eagle 102 Sports.
Game of the Week coverage brought to you this week by Brown's Processing and Smokehouse Meats, Community State Bank of Missouri, Shireman Memorials, and Mike Ingram Plumbing.
Backdoor Brick Oven Pizza has fire baked pizza for everyone. Now you have multiple ways to get your favorite meal. You can call 573-324-4444 or go online to backdoorbrickoven.com and DoorDash will deliver it. While on the website, browse through all the meal options, including your healthier choices, like a crustless pizza, a 12-inch cauliflower crust, or a salad. Remember, Backdoor Brick Oven Pizza is a great gathering place for all your parties as well. Backdoor Brick Oven Pizza, Business 61 South in Bowling Green.
This year, People's Savings Bank is celebrating 90 years of serving our community. For 9 decades, we've been more than just a bank. We've been your neighbors, your partners, and your trusted friends. As we mark this milestone, we're reflecting on our roots and looking ahead to the next 90 years of helping you achieve your dreams. Join us in celebrating 90 years of strength, service, and community. People's Savings Bank, the people you know and trust. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
At Pike County Memorial Hospital, we know how important athletics are for your kids. As a certified athletic trainer at Pike County Memorial Hospital, I work closely with our primary care physicians, working with Bowling Green, Clopton, and Louisiana schools. I'm Casey Sutton, certified athletic trainer with Pike County Memorial Hospital. I'm at work while your athletes are at play.
Eagle 102 sports coverage brought to you all season long by Noah Builders, Pike County Mutual Insurance Agents Corey Buchanan and Shelley Clucky, Eagles Nest Inn, and People's Savings Bank.
2 quarters in the books, and just again, great seeing and hearing from some of the Clopton Lady Hawks, the 2005 champions. Our scoring for the first half for Palmyra, you got 2 points for Pierce White, both from the free throw line. 16 points for Hudson Bach, 4 points for Luke Shepard, 2 points for Rayson Miller, 2 points for Noah Williams, and a point for Braden Smith. For the Clopton Hawks, 2 points for Camden Lilly in the second quarter, 4 points for Tucker Salmons, and the other 7 go to Larson Hall as Clopton trails 27-13 after 2. And we got one more, Coach, from that 2005 team that
He's
we want to
feeling quite full of himself tonight,
yeah.
too.
And let's get Coach Hector Bencomo in here. First off, he may have to lose the hair. The hair is good too.
Yeah,
I like the ponytail's a new look for you, Coach.
Yes, I think when I retire, I said I'm just going to go the opposite direction of what I was when I was coaching or teaching.
So many great years here for you at Clopton, but let's focus on that championship season. Your daughter, one of the stars of that team, but just how was it being on that bench with Bobby and Coach Lindsay leading this team to an undefeated season?
Well, it was a process. By the time we got to the final game, I think we had all the cylinders fired.
Mm-hmm.
And we just knew just about every move that everybody in that team can do and cannot do. And we concentrated on what we could do,
mm-hmm.
and just left behind the shoulda, coulda, woulda.
And I'm going to say, coaches have it easy these days with all the internet video and everything. That wasn't the case in 2005. You guys had to work, and you had a whole network of people sharing videos, didn't you?
That is correct. And when we met in the locker room, that's one thing of the girls mentioned. We did not have cell phones. We didn't have, all the internet and all that kind of stuff. So what we did is what you just described, and we made connections with a lot of people in different towns, so we can get the information, and then you just have a runner to go and get the notes, and sometimes we did some of them, and we recruited some of the old timers. The people that sit over there, they're just like they basketball junkies.
Well, I called them the brain trust.
Yes,
and
yes.
they always sat up in the top row over there, and talking to them was either a whole load of bull or a wealth of knowledge. But it was always great sitting with them.
And I'm telling you, those guys from over there don't miss a call. Never miss a call.
No, not at all. Not at all. Well, Coach, it is so great seeing you. It's been a couple of years since I saw you. I like the white beard. I like the white beard. But
my wife is after me for me to cut that kind of stuff. And
hey, no.
I think I'm just going to let it go for a while, see what happens.
You've got the Eagle 102 Sports seal of approval on that.
There you go.
Great seeing you, Coach, and I hope whatever you're doing, you're relaxing with it.
I want to say one thing.
Yes?
After watching those girls play the Clopton tonight, when I walk in the gym, I had like a deja vu thing.
That is exactly what Coach Lindsay said.
And I said, what in the world? And it took me back those many years and says they have all the pieces.
Mm-hmm.
What they have to do is just feed everybody else, and then hopefully it'll happen. And the Lord willing, we might see them in Colombia.
Absolutely. Well, thank you for stopping by, Coach.
All right, thank you.
That's Coach Hector Bencomo, member of the 2005 undefeated state champion Clopton Lady Hawks. Tonight's Hawks, the Lady Hawks defeated Palmyra 85-15. After 2, it's Palmyra leading the Hawks in boys varsity action 27-13. We'll take a 30-second break, come back with the second half after this on Eagle 102 Sports.
Game of the Week coverage brought to you this week by Advanced Physical Therapy, State Farm agents Rod Prentice and Brenda Crawford, People's Savings Bank, and Lynn's Heritage House.
Mike Ingram Plumbing Sales and Service specializes in all things plumbing, from repairs and professional installations to detailed camera inspections and new home construction. Their expert team has you covered. Experience quality plumbing done right. Call Mike Ingram Plumbing Sales and Service today at 573-719-9474.
Eagle 102 sports coverage brought to you all season long by Brown's Processing and Smokehouse Meats, Ackles Farm Market, Pike County Memorial Hospital, and Community State Bank of Missouri.
Good seeing all the members of the 2005 Lady Hawks undefeated team. Talking to some of the players, some of the coaches, actually all the coaches. 27-13, Clopton trailing Palmyra after 2. Here we go in the third quarter. Out high with it is Noah Williams. Over to the far side for Hudson Bach. Bach back to Williams. Between the circles, he fakes the shot, gets it to Pierce White. Cross court into the corner for Bach. Back to the near side for Pierce White. Got the cutter off the glass? No. Rebound knocked around. Hall tips it to Salmons, and Clopton has their first possession of quarter number 3. Out high with it is Adam Matheny. Gets it near side for Trey Spoonster. Spoonster to Hall. Back up top now for Matheny. Salmons gets it to Spoonster. Over to the far side for Matheny. Back up to Trey. Trey hands it off for Tucker Salmons again. And his pass didn't get to Hall. Loose ball. And we're going to have a foul called against Adam Matheny. His third, as he kind of hooked his arm around to try and get that loose ball. 27-13. Ball goes back to Palmyra. Pierce White. High with it for Shepard into the near corner. Shepard again over to the far side for White. Now for Shepard again. Works it down low. That shot no good. Rebound is good. As White gets the tip back, he's got 4 points. His first shot from the field makes it 29-13 and a timeout on the floor. 6:26 to go in the third from Clopton on Eagle 102 Sports.
Coverage brought to you this week by Pike County Mutual Insurance agents Corey Buchanan and Shelley Clucky, Noah Builders, Central State Bank of Illinois, and Heart Care Chiropractic Center.
When it's time to honor your loved ones, trust the experience and care of Shireman Memorials. Locally owned and operated by Jason, Shireman Memorials offers expert sandblasting, carving, etching, and design. With decades of experience, Jason's team will help you create a memorial that your family will be proud of for generations. Each stone is crafted with the utmost care and dedication. Visit Shireman Memorials today at 1135 West Washington Street in Pittsfield. Let them help you design a lasting tribute. Shireman Memorials, Pittsfield, where memories are carved to last.
Eagle 102 sports coverage brought to you all season long by Bowling Green Tractor, State Farm agents Rob Prentice and Brenda Crawford.
Clopton has it taken away by Palmyra after the timeout. They work at baseline, back to the center of the lane. Ball loose. Clopton picks it up. Matheny puts it ahead. Tucker Salmons across the line. Gave up his dribble. Now hands it off to Trey Spoonster. Trey kicks it near corner. Here's a three. That one's good. Adam Matheny's first points of the night. Make it 29-16. Could that be
the change in
momentum?
There you go.
Here's White. Out high for Luke Shepard, over to the far side to Noah Williams. Williams back out top for Hudson Bach. Bach tried to feed it in the middle, and it's taken away and almost taken back. Knocked out of bounds. It's going to be Clopton ball with 5:30 to go.
Going to Dale Miller's head. That worried me for a minute.
Yeah.
We're in Dale Miller Gymnasium. There's so many historic coaches in here. Legendary coaches.
Oh, yeah.
Larry Logman, Dale Miller, to Ed Lindsay,
Bobby
Spoonster, Hector Bencomo, all up in the same gym tonight.
Mm-hmm. Out to the top of the key for Hall. Hands it off for Trey Spoonster. Into the corner, gives it back to Trey. Trey at the far point. Slings it near side for Adam Matheny. Matheny and an offensive foul. Moving pick going to be called against Clopton.
Ooh.
5:02 to go.
Adam Matheny. That is number 4. Not awesome.
Just a 13-point game at this point. Clopton's hung around or not let Palmyra take off. With it on the near side is Luke Shepard. Bach now for Rayson Miller. Got down low, and Miller puts it off the glass for 2.
It's his first field goal. He has 4 points tonight for Palmyra.
Clopton back on the offensive end. Here's Tucker Salmons with it. Ball fake. Tried to go baseline, wasn't there, and the ball knocked away. Right into the hands of Coach Landon Hall, who's making his debut tonight, leading the Clopton Hawks. Spoonster had it knocked away, gets it back. Works past Pierce White, and then put the ball under his arm and started to go, and is fouled.
Pierce White going to pick up that foul. Be his second. Team's first.
Here's Salmons off the inbound. Oh, can't get it to stick on that rim. Rim's out, and Clopton will keep it as it was knocked out by Palmyra with 4:16 to go. Inbound comes all the way out to Trey Spoonster. Spoonster over to the far side. Now for Tucker Salmons. Tucker gives it back to Trey to the near side for Jacob Harrelson. Harrelson baseline. Gave up his dribble there. Tried to pass it across the lane. It was tipped and taken away. White ends up with it. Throws it ahead for Luke Shepard. Now into the middle for Bach. His shot no good. The rebound pulled down by Jacob Harrelson. Here comes Clopton. Wyatt Myers. Gets it Spoonster to the hoop. No. And pulled down by Luke Shepard. Shepard hands it off for Noah Williams. And Palmyra will slow down with 3:33 to go. Up by 15. Across the lane, that shot rattles home for Rayson Miller. He's got 4 in the quarter. 33-16. Palmyra ahead here in the third quarter. And 11 minutes left. Clopton wants to get back in this ball game. Far side, here's Spoonster. Just had a lot of trouble making it to the basket tonight. When they've gotten there, there hasn't been much room for them. Spoons turns, a little long on that one, and the rebound flung back to Luke Shepard for Palmyra, who just hands it to Hudson Bach, and he slowly comes across the line. Bach for Palmyra. Kicks it back. Over to the far side for Bach. He's in the corner with it. Gonna go baseline. Comes to the middle of the lane. Sneaks one over the rim for 2 more. There's Bach. Making it 35-16. Lead up to 19. Far side with it. The Hawks into the corner. Spoonster for 3. Short on that one, and last touch by Palmyra as Hall ends up on his back. Trip backwards over one of the Palmyra players. 2:04 left in the quarter. Harrelson to inbound. Spoonster checked out. Kicks it back to Caden Simmons. Over to the far side for Tucker Salmons. Gets a cut there. And a foul on the floor from behind as getting into him was number 11, Braden Smith. Smith picks up his second personal, I believe.
Yep.
Minute 56 to go in the quarter. Clopton can make a run. They just need to find their way to the basket. And the inbound's taken away. Nice job by Pierce White as he was going down. He just tipped it back to a teammate. Shot off the glass is good. That's Tate Hammond to make it 37-16. And losing the ball off his hip with a little help was Jacob Harrelson. The ball will stay with Clopton. White will check out. Replaced by Landon Baker for Palmyra. Far corner, Harrelson gave up his dribble. Now gives the ball to Matheny. James trying to find some room. Kind of lost the ball. It's knocked back down into his hands. He ends up having it stolen away by Palmyra. Here's Bach with it. Bach to the basket for 2 more. And all of a sudden, Palmyra starting to pull away.
Yeah.
And a timeout taken by Coach Hall. And the Hawks, who trail Palmyra 39-16. Minute 16 to go in the third on Eagle 102 Sports.
Game of the Week coverage brought to you this week by William Watson Hotel and Watson 1838, J. Roberts Jewelers, Wood Smoke Meats, and Hayden's Motorsports.
Brown's Processing and Smokehouse Meats is your first stop when stocking your freezer. Brown's has frozen chicken, steaks, brats, and burgers ready to go. For wholesale and custom butchering, Brown's is your first call. It's where quality meets service. Brown's Processing and Smokehouse Meats. For your meat processing, smokehouse meats, and homemade sausage. Just off Highway 61 in Silex.
Eagle 102 sports coverage brought to you all season long by Shelter Insurance Agent Ashley Jenkins, Gambino's Eatery, and Hannibal Regional Medical Group.
39-16, Clopton trailing Palmyra here in the third quarter. We've honored the 2005 state champions tonight. Before that, we had an 85-15 Lady Hawk win over Palmyra, which I think really shows that where Clopton is. I think they are a much better and deeper team than last season.
Definitely.
And Palmyra isn't the team they've been the last 10 years. They struggled off the start a little last year. They're in a bit of a rebuild or a retool, but they were still pretty good last year. Across the line, Spoonster.
Oh.
Gets it to the near side through Simmons. And we're going to have a foul against the Panthers as Caden was knocked down by number 3, Jackson Gibson. His first. Clopton will have the ball at the head of their bench. Get it in, Spoonster to the basket. Dropped it off, and scoring is James Matheny.
His first 2 points of the quarter of the game.
Make it 39-18. Final 45 of the third quarter here from Clopton. Here's Bach. Good crossover behind his back. Shot was a little long. Offensive rebound, and the putback is good for Tate Hammond.
Back-to-back baskets for Hammond.
Down to 30 seconds to go in the quarter. Simons gets it to Spoonster. They get across the line, beat the pressure, and we're going to have another foul against Palmyra. And that will go against. Oh, we should have some free throws too, I think.
Yeah, that was the 5th team foul.
Now I guess it was on Hammond. That was his first and the team's third. I didn't think they had put it on there yet. Spoonster just to Hall. Out high for Simmons. Back to Spoonster. 10 seconds to go in the quarter. Now for Harrelson. Harrelson puts one up. Rims out on him. And Pierce White the rebound. Ball knocked away. Final second, and that'll do it for 3 quarters. Heading to the fourth, it's Palmyra 41, Clopton 18. Final quarter after this on Eagle 102 Sports.
Game of the Week coverage brought to you this week by Service and Supply Co-op of Bowling Green, Buchanan Excavating, Ackles Farm Market, and Bill Allen Auction Service.
Lynn's Heritage House, your home for affordable and home-like senior living, is perfect for independent seniors or those needing assistance with daily activities. Lynn's has a dedicated staff providing around-the-clock support and comprehensive health monitoring. Residents can relish the same lifestyle they've always enjoyed, but with the peace of mind knowing help is available when needed. If you or someone you know is ready for a retirement home or needs care from a hospital stay or surgery, call Lynn's to set up a tour and visit soon. Lynn's Heritage House, 800 Kelly Lane, Louisiana.
Eagle 102 sports coverage brought to you all season long by Eagles Bluff Golf Course, People's Bank and Trust, Pike County Health Department, and Missouri State Representative Chad Perkins.
.41-18 our score. The referee has got us on some tasks here as we head to the fourth quarter. Looking for the Hannibal score as they play in the opening round of state.
That might be a note to whoever's running the board.
Yeah.
To find a Hannibal score.
Yeah.
Report that along. Come on, Brendan.
Yeah, over to the far side. Here's Hall to the hoop. No. And the rebound pulled down by the Panthers. They have owned the glass tonight over Clopton. On high, working around. 5 guys all on the perimeter. And a foul going to be whistled now against Jacob Harrelson.
And want to point out the game tonight, both games tonight, brought to you by some outstanding sponsors that I'll find here in a minute. How about Randy's Jewelry in Troy, Magruder Limestone, Lynn's Heritage House, and Kearns Construction.
I got a 13-6 Hannibal lead over West Plains if that's the game that I'm looking for.
What was the score?
13-6. To the basket, off the glass, and good. That's Tucker Salmons for Clopton. And the lead cut to 21 for Palmyra. They've got the ball in the corner. Kick it back to the top for Tate Hammond. Now Pierce White in the corner with it. Back to Tate. Now for Jackson Gibson. Gibson spins off a block. Up top again for Hammond. Work it down low to the low blocks. Kick back out to Baker. Out the far side and thrown away by Palmyra. Back to Clopton with 6:39 to go in this ball game. That was in the second quarter, that score. Hannibal leading West Plains 13-6. Van Far will play tomorrow against Hayti. They will
Indians
host.
on Indians.
Yeah. That shot, no good. Put back, no good. All loose.
On
And
somebody's
finally
head.
taken away. Yeah, Gibson ends up with it for Palmyra. Pierce White across the line with it. Here come the Panthers again, up by 21. 41-20. Down to 6:10 to go in the ball game. White in the corner. Out high now for Landon Baker. Baker hands it off for Jackson Gibson for Palmyra. Everyone's getting a touch. Baseline, kick out to the near side for Pierce White. Now through Jared Redout. To Baker again. Burning clock, here's Redout. Over to the far side for Gibson. Now for Pierce White. Down to 5:35 to go. And finally a foul whistled against Jacob Harrelson, his third. Just trying to stop the clock, and coming out of the ball game were Gibson. Yeah, he's the only one coming out for Palmyra. With 5:35 to go. A little give and go off the inbound to the glass and in. Horsemeyer with his first 2 points of the ball game. And here comes Spoonster with a head of steam, and he's fouled. As he tried to make a move, Braden Smith got into him. His third. First of the quarter against the Panthers. Clopton inbound underneath the basket. Harrelson all the way up top to the near side for Tucker Salmons. Salmons gets it to Spoonster on a cut. Back to Hall. Hall high blocks. Kicks it back to Tucker. Tucker around a man to the basket and in.
There you go, Tucker. Just make a whole new path.
He's got 8. 43-22. Clopton trailing here in the fourth. 3 minutes gone. Far corner with it. It's now for Bryant Horsemeyer. Horsemeyer gets it to Jared Ridout.
No.
Now to Pierce White. White to the near side for Braden Smith. That's not Jaden Smith. That's Braden Smith. He has been in no movies with his father that I know of. Double team in the corner, and they're going to call a tie-up. As Clopton thought they had the steal. All out into the ballgame, Wyatt Myers for the Hawks. Palmyra with the ball in front of their bench. It's a 2 red out. Red out. Fouled by Wyatt Myers. 4:26 to go in the fourth.
First on Wyatt.
And Wyatt has it knocked away. His inlet pass to Jared Ridout was knocked out by Jacob Harrelson. What a night here at Clopton, honoring the 2005 state champs. That fuel led the Clopton Lady Hawks to an 85-15 victory off the glass.
Oh, my.
That's number 12, Max Heimer.
Max Heimer.
To make it 45-22. Did you have to check on me to make sure that was Max Heimer? Or did you have to check how to spell Max?
I had to check how to spell Heimer.
Okay. Into the corner for Trey Spoonster. Spoonster works it inside. Turnaround shot and a foul is going to send Jacob Harrelson to the line, looking for his first points of the night. 4:02 to go. The foul will go against Tate Hammond, his second. And the first shot is no good. Clopton down 23. Here in the final segment of this game, 4 minutes left. The second shot is good. So he is in the scorebook, going 1 of 2 on those free throws. Head of steam. Up the floor is Baker. And the ball tied up again. This time it'll go to Clopton. Good work by Trey Spoonster. Bobby 3.
Bobby 3.
Well, it's true.
Yeah.
Tucker Salmons
Still
with
funny.
it. Back to Trey. Kick back. To Salmons to the hoop. They're going to say the foul was on the floor before the basket. And it goes on number 10, Landon Baker. 45-23. Clopton will have the ball underneath the basket. Harrelson to trigger the inbound play. Running out of time. Gets it in far side to Simmons. To the hoop. Salmons rattles that one in.
He's in double figures. 10
And
points.
it's 20-point game. 45-25. Down to 3:25 to go. Palmyra will try and slow it down again. Here's Jared Ridout. Over to the far side for Landon Baker. Baker up and around. They have to have every guy touch the ball before they make a move. That is for sure. Here's number 12, Max Heimer. To Baker. Landon Baker over to the far side for Braden Smith. Now for Heimer again. Over to the far side for Tate Hammond. That shot no good. Put back no good. Another ball loose. And finally out of bounds. It's going to stay with Palmyra with 2:44 to go in this ball game. Just too many second chance, third chance, fourth chance opportunities. That's how Palmyra has built a 20-point lead here in the fourth. They come all the way out on the inbound to the far side now for Max Heimer. To Jared Ridout. Tate Hammond. Scoops a little pass to Landon Baker. Pass tipped out of bounds. Rejected out of bounds by Jacob Harrelson. And the score remains 45-25, 2:25 to go. Palmyra has had the ball for what, 2 minutes of game clock here?
Mm-hmm.
Tucker Salmons now grabs a loose ball rebound. On the baseline, it's Harrelson. And that's something that Clopton's done. They see the guy setting up down low, and they just put on the brakes and then try and either angle or scoop a shot pass, and it just has not worked out. Now Palmyra gets the ball as Clopton let it go out of bounds, thinking the Panthers had the last touch at it. Baker. That's a confidence thing, though. Stolen away. With the ball, Caden Wilson. No, but a foul will send him to the line. Just into the ball game, Caden Wilson. We'll get some free throws here. Minute 59 to go. Foul goes on number 12, Max Heimer, is first. Austin McNeese also came in the ball game, and Camden Lilly. First shot's no good. For Wilson, he'll have one more opportunity. Try and cut this deficit to 19. He does rattle that one home, 45-26. And the pass too high for
Look out, cheerleaders.
Yeah.
Coming in hot.
Up the floor. Here's Spoonster. Pass kicked out of bounds by Heimer. It'll stay with Clopton. Here's Spoonster with it. Over to the far side for McNeese. That Lilly three ball is just off the mark. Off the head of a Palmyra player. Back to Clopton. Shot no good. And the rebound knocked out of bounds. It'll go to the Panthers. With a minute 25 left in this contest. 19-point Panther lead. And into the ball game comes Jackson Gibson as he replaces Jared Ridout. Immediately gets the ball for the Panthers. Ball fake there. Kick it back now for Gibson. To the near side. Lucky to get that pass through. Back up top. Little ball fake to the free throw line. Now kick it back to Gibson again. As Palmyra just trying to kill the last minute of this clock.
I want to thank our sponsors again for all of tonight's.
Off the glass and good is Max Heimer, and he'll have a chance for a three-point play.
All the coverage tonight of the celebration of the 2005 state championship Lady Hawks team, along with the Lady Hawks versus Palmyra and the Hawks versus Palmyra game. That's Randy's Jewelry in Troy, Magruder Limestone, Lynn's Heritage House, and Prince Construction.
Heimer makes it a three-point play. Back the other way off the glass and good. Wyatt Myers' first points of the contest. 48-28, final 35 seconds. And the shot no good, but going to the line will be Max Heimer.
Austin McNeese going to pick up the foul there.
His first or second.
2 for 2.
And the shot is good. So he's come out and hit his first two from the free throw line. Second shot is good as well.
Look at Max Heimer being all crazy.
He's Heimer to the max. Over to the far side. Pass comes to McNeese. McNeese reverses, no good. And with 15 seconds to go, Palmyra should put this one in their pocket. Down to 12. They lead 50-28. Drew Smith. Final two, and that'll do it. Final, Palmyra 50, Clopton 28. Panthers 1-0. Clopton 0-1. Back with the postgame after this on Eagle 102 Sports.
Game of the Week coverage brought to you by DC Septic and Drain, Bouquet Florist and Gift Shop, Sparks Maintenance Contracting, and Geeky Hillbilly Computer Repair.
The Eagle 102 Sports postgame show is coming up on KJFM Radio.
Hi, this is Brock Mitchell, and I am a physical therapist with Advanced Physical Therapy in Bowling Green. At Advanced Physical Therapy, we treat everything from sports injuries to work rehabilitation, arthritis, and post-surgical rehabilitation. This includes spinal care, balance issues, and vestibular treatment. You have a choice when it comes to physical therapy, and we hope you choose Advanced Physical Therapy. Conveniently located across from Bowling Green High School on Business 61. Call us today to schedule your next physical therapy appointment at 573-324-6079.
Watson 1838 in Pittsfield brings timeless flavor and local warmth to Pike County. From locally loved steak nights to your favorite comfort foods. Come by Wednesday through Saturday for lunch or dinner and taste the tradition. Watson 1838 on the square in Pittsfield.
State Farm in Pittsfield understands that life can be tough. The State Farm staff is there to help you make smart decisions when it comes to all your insurance needs. Call or stop by the office Monday through Friday between 9 to 5 to talk to an agent. State Farm in Pittsfield is located at 311 Half West Washington Street in Pittsfield, serving Pike County, Illinois, and the surrounding areas.
Eagle 102 sports coverage brought to you all season long by State Farm Insurance Agent Cindy Blaylock, Central State Bank of Illinois, and Eolia Landscape Supply.
Time now for the Eagle 102 Sports postgame show on KJFM Radio.
Final in this one, Palmyra spoils opening night here at Clopton, beating the Hawks 50-28 in the coaching debut of Landon Hall for the Clopton Hawks. And it seemed like when the lead got to 10, it felt like 20. When it got to 20, it felt like 50. Clopton couldn't really get the motor going tonight. It seemed like they were a little intimidated by that interior defense of the Palmyra Panthers. And the Panthers, give them credit, they just wore the Clopton defense down. They worked that perimeter. All five guys would touch the ball before they'd make a cut. And they didn't miss very often. And when they did, they were very good on the offensive glass.
Yes.
50-28, the final. Here is this place is
emptying out fast.
Quickly. So we'll take a break and come back with the final scoring and wrap things up on opening night of our 25-26 basketball season on Eagle 102 Sports.
Game of the Week coverage brought to you by Adams Electrical and Plumbing, Community State Bank of Missouri, Clint Bowen Construction, and Mimi's Pantry.
This is Jonah Jones with Community State Bank of Missouri. At Community State Bank, we believe in keeping your money where it matters, here at home. Community State Bank is committed to serving our neighbors with personalized financial solutions. Whether you're looking to grow your savings or need a loan for that next big step, we are here to help. Your loan decisions are made by people who understand your needs because we live here too. Community State Bank of Missouri with branches in Bowling Green and Troy. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Ackles Farm Market has locally produced beef, pork, and honey. Stop in for your farm fresh cut ribeye, New York strip, sirloin steaks, fillets, stew meat, ribs, ground beef, snack sticks, and all beef hot dogs. While there, stock up on homegrown fruits and vegetables as well. Open every day, 9 to 7. Ackles Farm Market, just off Highway 54 between Louisiana and Pittsfield.
Eagle 102 sports coverage brought to you all season long by Noah Builders, Pike County Mutual Insurance Agents Corey Buchanan and Shelley Clucky, Eagles Nest Inn, and People's Savings Bank.
Final again, Palmyra 50 and Clopton 28 here on opening night. Earlier it was an 85-15 win for the Clopton Lady Hawks over the Palmyra Lady Panthers. But the final scoring for this one, first for the Hawks, they got a point each from Jacob Harrelson and Caden Wilson. 2 points for Wyatt Myers, 2 points for Camden Lilly, 2 points for James Matheny, 3 for Adam Matheny, and 7 for Larson Hall. 10 points for Tucker Salmons and 6 of those came in the fourth quarter for the Hawks in defeat. And for the Panthers, they got 2 points from Bryant Horstmeyer, 4 for Pierce White, 4 for Luke Shepard, 4 for Tate Hammond. 7-point night for Max Heimer in the fourth quarter. All those points came. 7 points for Grayson Miller, and then 20 points for Hudson Bach tonight as Palmyra improves to 1-0, and Clopton falls to 0-1 here in the 25-26 campaign. And before we leave, just want to mention we were talking to Coach Bencomo about the Brain Trust, and one of the members of that Brain Trust was Cecil Hupper, and he passed away a little while back, and this was the first games at
early in
Clopton.
November.
So
84 he was from Eolia,
and it was always great talking to him and the boys up there in the top row, and he'll be missed. He was a big part of Clopton,
up there in the Hawk Nest.
Exactly, Clopton basketball for several generations here at Clopton High School. So to him and his family, and just say he will be missed here at the ball games for sure. Final again, 50-28, Palmyra over Clopton. Split night as the Lady Hawks really took it to Palmyra, winning 85-15, and the Panthers defeat the Hawks in the nightcap 50-28. And we honor the 2005 undefeated 32-0 state champion Clopton Lady Hawks, and it was good seeing everyone who could make it tonight, and it was a good turnout and a good reception for that team that really, got this this tradition of great girls basketball going here, and it is trickled down through one team to the next
Yes,
and
and
this team,
so it goes.
And this team looks like another great one starting off this 25-26 campaign.
And a reminder, football action tomorrow, of course, it's Van Far and Hayti. Van Far will be hosting Hayti. And then, of course, Montgomery County will be playing in the Class 2 quarterfinal action tomorrow in Festus against St. Pius X at 1 o'clock.
They're very pious.
They're very pious. Class 4 quarterfinal at Hannibal. Jeff Geschwinder, the head coach there. He's been the head coach since 2021. So good luck to all of our area. Oh, and of course, my goodness, Brown County. Brown County's having a Cinderella season in Illinois, and they'll be at Calhoun County tomorrow.
Oh, that's a big one.
That's gonna be an arm load. So to all of our teams, though, wish you the best of luck, and can't wait to do it again soon.
50-28 the final, and that game, it's at the half now. Hannibal leading West Plains 13-6. So that has changed score, but they are moving to the second half there. 50-28 our final, Palmyra over Clopton. For April Fronick, Brendan back at the station. Mark Fronick saying we'll see you for more basketball soon here on Eagle 102 Sports.
You've been listening to Area High School Sports on Eagle 102. Join us each week as we bring you the best of area high school sports on air at 102.1